Hello, welcome to the Sept of the Red Branch, where I play with just my friends and nobody else that I like. Um, we are joined with the early morning uh, hall. The camp has been spilled out. The wounded have been kind of settled down to be left to their not left to their own device. They've been given the basic care, and just kind of what you know. There's only so much you can do. They're still Guru. They're still capable. And the camp has been kind of assembled into various ranks, really, as well, the raid on Ard Village is about to begin. You're all kind of assembling out into the various parts of the camp. It's headed the way it is. It's thanks to now the skirmishes either way. It's going to be a straight shot to the fucking village at this point. And people are kind of milling about. Packs are standing with packs. People are standing with friends. It's people are kind of gearing up, armoring up. It is this is going to be another big push. Um, so before we get to Daniel and the commander and chief, what are all the gang doing? What are all my people doing? What is going on? How are you guys feeling? Because this is a big one. This is after this. It's the castle is next after this.
I will say that Maeve has spent at least part of the morning making sure that she takes the last of the most recent batch of the Pax War paint and gets all three of the boys done. She's only got 3 paints worth, so she will put it on the people who are more likely to be in the front line. And there is some regret that she doesn't have another woven one to give to Kira, but or for herself, for that matter. But no, she'll make sure the people crazy enough to leap in the front that she can actually apply this one to will get it. So everyone has been half stripped at the very least, at the absolute least, and daubed over with some finger painting. Which is something she takes very seriously. But other than that, Maeve is trying to see how much she can coordinate, can make sure people are ready, make sure she has some idea what's going on, and busy work. She's stressed.
Seamus, on the other hand, will in fact gather his fellow troops in his pack, bringing them all together because seeing that Maeve is running around fucking stressed and losing her goddamn mind, let's try and recenter that. So yeah, bring Sean and we'll have a spirit of Kian here as well, just staring glumly. As he does, as everybody's in their full paint. Alright, we all know it's going to be a big one. We know it's shit. We know that they've already dropped a lot of their gear on what happened last night. So what we do, we make sure we stick together. We stick with who we're with, alright? We'll make sure everybody comes back from this. If you get
top of the head.
If you get the chance, because you better believe I'm doing it, we kill every fucking thing we find. Remember whose blood was spilt in that village. Remember why we're here. Did you hear me?
Sorry, there's a more serene nod to that one. Apologies, I realized I was muted.
Yeah, Sean?
Yeah, I hear you.
Don't think for a second you're fucking dying on me today, big boy. Gives him a fairly hearty grab on the shoulder.
I rarely plan on it.
God, let's make sure it stays that way. I don't know what the plan is tomorrow, but I'd like for us to be at least first through the gates. Show them what Bo's really made of.
Well, one fight at a time. Gotta take this town first.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Maeve does glance between the lot, just ironically enough, go figure. Pulling her into people who are feeling settled and confident helps ease her out, especially when those people are at least kind of tickling at the back of her brainstem. One fight at a time. We'll get through this one and then the next one.
All right. Is Kira doing anything?
Kira has, she spent the morning helping Halfdan with the fence spikes. So she looks, her hair looks a bit damp. She looks pretty clean in spite of the work that she's been doing. And as people are gathering in various places on the Sept, she is taking the time to inspect her weapons again one last time. Make sure she's got a sharp edge on her hatchet, especially after all the bouncing off of armor it did yesterday.
Yeah, Kira will get a blood painted on her as well by Halfdan as he's moving by, and some of the other Theurges. Is people come over and smear bits of like blood or bits of like war paint. Like it's like a hybrid of mix of both, really. It's kind of mix and match. It doesn't have any effect, it's just more of the symbolism of anything.
Yeah.
Like you can see people getting ready, like in the distance while Jameson is coordinating with his pack. You can see the commander, Daniel, coming out of his tent. You know, in the lion armor, essentially.
Ooh.
You know, as he strides by, you know, you can see him. People are beginning to form up because, well, shit, he's forming up. Like, you can see he's climbing up on his horse and everything. So you can see the alphas are starting to line up as well. Rory's hefting up his warhammer and placing on the antlered helm. Meanwhile, the White Master's in like a hybrid mix of like bark and like greenish Wodic paint.
Mm-hmm.
So, if everybody's not speaking, Daniel will just ease up on the horse and kind of glance around. He's nodding to himself. And he points down the way, you know, the camp. That down there is Ard Village. That place was once a beautiful village, known in the Gaelic tongue as High Village. Once a place where they held great stories of Druidic people who recorded many deep knowledges of both our tribe, our histories, our traditions. It was once a place of light, music, books. It was once a place of our home. And it has been defiled. It has been raped. It has been butchered. I could tell you 1,000 stories on the defilement that is done to that place now by the creatures that infest it. I could demand by honor, by stag, by anything. But I don't care about that. I don't care what reasons you have for going in there. And then there's like a pause and then, so long as you go in there and you do your job, you do your duty and you do what is right. Whatever differences we all have with each other, it doesn't matter in this moment. We can hate each other when we get back, or we can sing a song, or we can open a drink. But today, we are Gaia's teeth. We are her wrath. So, Knights of the Red Branch, and then his voice booms because I can't go as loud as he would go. And you hear, form up! And I mean that they all. What do the Pack and Kira do?
Wow, Seamus forms up.
Yeah, well said.
Naval have been watching as soon as he came out of the tent, probably trying to wiggle a bit closer through the various other people that are gathering. And at the call of form up, yeah, she pulls herself up, gets a look at the people around her, and just gets in line.
Yeah, as people form up, Daniel wheels the almighty Dark Umbral horse around. Our packs will be mixed together. We will be fighting side by side. We will be fighting in columns, and you will each have a battle brother or sister to roll beside and to die beside and to live beside. Each column will charge in and push until that stone tower at the end of the village is raised with the Epona banner. And we will not stop until either we are all dead, or I, or no one else gives the order. There will be no retreat. There will be no mercy. There will be no quarter. There will be nothing but victory. And he roars it, and the effect of it is prominent because people start yelling, start chanting, start getting really into the entire process. It is the magnitude and the power that kind of resonates off him is palpable.
Yeah, Mavel shout out with it. Fuck.
With the primal anger of everybody here, especially with the Galliard doing what he does best, Seamus, of course, gets taken in with it, screaming at the top, victory.
Hey, Kira, let's add a whoop and a holler. Victory also.
John just screams his fucking head off.
And then Daniel will lean over then. So, let's get fucking moving. And so, for the PCs, you will each have a choice. I have all the list of all the NPCs divided. So, we're going to start with Seamus. Your choices of NPCs. Now, I've doubled up for one of them because Keen was here, so I had to double up for certain things. So, your choices are Diana, Dermot, Scars of the Mind, Albert, or Vera. Pick one.
Oh, God. That was...
Diana, Dermot, Scars of the Mind, Albert, or Vera. Pick one.
Damn it. Just double check on everybody, because that's a lot of names to register in one thing, and not all of them I know.
The Right Master,
Yep.
Dermot, the Weird of the Forest, Philodox, Albert, or Vera.
You know what? Let's roll fucking hard, and I know Dermot's gonna roll hard.
Okay. That is, you choose Dermot. So we are going to go down to the beta. Maeve. Your choices are Runa, Sasha, Shadowstep, Farah, and I doubled up because of things and Diana.
You know what? Let's make it weird because I know Sasha's going to do something fucking insane. And if anyone needs a glowing backpack, it's going to be that guy. I need him
Cool.
to stay up.
So Sean is Daniel, Drust, Nora, Blackbriar, Fionn.
Are you ready for the dark horse move, Torna?
Go
Go
ahead.
with Daniel.
Okay. So, Kira, it is Christopher, Orla, Rory, Danny, Paul.
Orla.
Okay. So, you have each chosen your select individual. So, we've got Diarmid. Just quickly change them on screen.
And just to fill the gap while you're changing your pictures around, as everyone's assigned their columns, Maeve will, as I assume everyone is getting into their groups, mingling in, figuring out who they'll partner with. So yeah, Maeve will be looking, marking the faces. These are her people for this battle. And it might be impudent, but yeah, she parks up next to Sasha.
And yeah, they are your chosen people. But keep in mind the groups. I will link them to you in the game chat as well, just so you can keep in mind over who is in there. So I'm gonna switch things. So this is the town of Ard Village. You guys eventually are going to move out, and it's like open fields. What you're going to initially see is the outer wall here, which is covered in various. It's kind of like this picture here. That's the best way to have it. It is covered in debris, trees. It's a very rough shot, like wall. Inside it, though, that's where the stone is, which is the second layer, as you can see in the zoom in for you here. As you can see, there's a lot more stone, and that is where the village is. And what Daniel is referring to is the stone tower, which is this thing here, right here. Hey. So, you are each going to be going at a point of attack. And I can draw on this. So, we're going to do red for Seamoose and Dermot and his column. So, let me just fuck with this a bit. There we go. So, this is where you guys will be coming in from. You are red. Maeve is orange. This is where you guys will be coming in from. Sean is green. You are coming in through here. And Kira is blue. So you'll be coming in through here. Apologies for there you go. So you're both orange and green are hitting the front gate. Seamus is going up the side wall, and Kira's going up the other wall. And you're both kind of, it's like a convergence. You know what I mean?
Got it.
So is everybody clear on that?
Yes.
Yup.
Yep.
There we go. That's the best. Oh, bit of there. There we go.
Oh,
So how's everybody feeling as you're marching up? Because they're at the point this is marching now. Like everybody's this is about to be a proper actual fucking battle that you guys are about to roll up in. How are you guys feeling about this? Because there's only been one or two of these before, and even then, you know.
I mean, Sean's heart's in his throat. He always knows that, like, coming up against the gate, he's gone in the front gate every single fucking time. He knows what he's in for, but can't help but get nervous.
Seamus?
Seamus knows that the group he's with, reliable, strong, fucking batshit warriors. He's got with a good group. He's got good people around him. Like this, the wall might be a bit of a problem, but wouldn't be fun without a challenge, would it? And he's seeing, like, even walking up, getting closer, seeing now that the village in clear view, that which has been burnt, destroyed, and the bloodshed and the chaos of what's rained down, that just lights that fire in his belly all even more.
Maeve.
Maeve is in that interesting spot that during the march, there's the rousing speech beforehand, and you get excited and you get committed, and you know how important it is, and you have to do it, and you get on that march. But that spot between leaving and arriving and starting the actual fight is like that part of the battle where you just feel the pressure on your rib cage, like something's trying to squeeze you. It's intense. She's not balking, but you can tell she's committed. It's just that daunting lead up moment, that suspense and pressure it's real. Not overwhelming, but it's real.
Kira.
Kira, she's kind of in awe of the people around her. In a sense, she's seen Orla and Christopher fight before. She knows how powerful they are. Rory looks incredibly majestic and also fearsome in his armor with his warhammer. So that's a sight for her to take in, especially, you know, knowing who he is and who Chris is. I don't think she's seen much of Paul. She knows he's a Theurge. She's comforted by the fact that there's, you know, a Theurge going in battle nearby, so they should be okay. But honestly, the thing that makes her a little bit nervous right now is how they're getting through that wall.
So, as you all stop and kind of assess, people are snarling, snapping. You can see the wormish forces. There's even a bits of cavalry on the inside of the inner gate, like this intersection around here, like around the inner part of the wall we were coming in. Daniel, you know, proceeds to, you know, roll his horse around and paces up, paces down. Anya draws the sword blade and proceeds to go up along the line, and anyone who has razor claws or needs them activated, they're activated.
Hot shit.
Because of the clang off the blade off your claws is enough to sharpen it to activate razor claws prematurely. And, you know, the people start to gear up. Some are on horseback, some are on foot. Sasha's on foot, Maeve. And he's getting ready. He's getting ready to run. Some are on horseback. You can choose to be on horseback or foot. It is I will leave that to player choice. But some are on horseback, some are on foot. People begin to pace, people can begin to hype up. Daniel, meanwhile, begins to, his blade runs along the line. You can see the Wormish forces, which consist of a cacophony of creatures. They're kind of mannering the walls. The pikemen are trying to desperately come up. The cavalrymen are in the outer courtyard. This weird monstrosity is climbing over the wall. But Daniel, oh yeah, no. I will roll for the Call of the Wild, because here we go. So everybody, for the next 3 turns, actually no, fuck it. Take 4 rage before you going in, so everybody's on like high rage at this point, because fuck it. As you know, that death scream, everybody starts screaming it at the top of their lungs. As people start getting hyped, people start getting, it's that people's breathing gets heavier, people's chanting starts getting heavier, and then Daniel issues the charge, and he gallops. And he doesn't look like he's about to climb the wall. No, he's going to go through it. There is no point in even finessing. There's no point in even doing this. People are just running at that outer wall like a fucking storm. So, it is up to you whether you're on horseback or not. I will allow it because we're in the Umbra and there is specific dines for this. But Sasha picks up his claws, rakes them. Lets Daniel do the thing, but they start glowing with this ethereal light. And he just starts running. Dermot draws these twin blades, starts running. Orla starts running. People start galloping. There is no effort to climb. They're going through the wall.
Yeah,
So what are the PCs doing?
As soon as Seamus hears the scabbard of Dermot's dual blades pull, at the first step is matched with his, and that's it. The two of them, they're off. Seamus, I mean, he's on. I'd be just a foster, but he's going to keep up with this fucking Adrian. Better believe it.
Yeah, very similarly. Maeve have the option of the mount, but she's partnered with Sasha. Sasha's on the ground, and she is going to keep right next to him like a fucking burr. So, no, she will pass on the mount and will take off like a shot when he does, doing her best to stay like right on his flank.
Kira's about a half step behind Orla. When Orla starts charging the wall, Kira goes rushing in.
Oh. Sean activates his war paint and raises his hammer and goes. If Daniel's going, he's going too.
So, I'm going to make some rolls. I see you rolling, Maeve. You don't get to activate your war paint yet. You didn't declare it.
I do not have any. I only had 3, so I put it on the boys.
So I'm going to make some rolls first. Because you can hear the Wormish shout of, what's the artillery? So, everyone soak me 4 lethal.
You're saying we have to declare activating war paint, isn't just a given.
I mean, you can. Are you activating it now, or like that's?
I mean, Seamus would have done, but if you depends.
I would prefer you to declare it rather than just assume it.
Well, I just forget I have it.
Yeah, I would prefer you to declare it.
So do you want me with or without this roll then?
Without this roll, you can declare it next turn. Then after this roll, essentially, you can declare it.
It's fine.
So Kira and Maeve and Seamus all get a nick. So what's going to happen is, as the artillery lands, it's like stone. It like blasts down. It doesn't like directly hit you, but the shrapnel kind of into your shoulder. You take about 2 lethal and 1 lethal for the people who so Kira and Maeve 2, Seamus 1. Doesn't slow you down by any means, but still, it's enough to kind of like it's enough to hiss as you keep running. You can all begin to roll Dex Athletics to speed up. If you do, you are 2 turns away from the wall. A successful Dex Athletics will mean that you can act on your rage actions to get towards the wall.
All right.
Can I activate my war paint now?
Yes.
Wonderful. I'll do that. Spend 3, I don't give a shit. And Dex Athletics.
The Tom Cruisiest of runs.
All right. So those who succeed can now spend rage to try and speed up their progress. So it will depend on how much rage you are spending. I will let you make rolls to counteract that when it comes to that. But you need to declare how much rage you're spending. Those who fail will have to try again next turn. You're still moving. It's just you have to kind of navigate through the junk fences and kind of leap over things. And it's like a full body sprint, man. You're dashing.
Yeah, I'll drop 2 rage on this.
Okay. With survival, difficulty 8.
All right.
If you're spending rage with survival, you get to roll it twice if you're spending 2, and rolling only once if you're spending for 1 rage.
With survival, diff 8.
You get 2 rolls apiece.
Oh, beautiful. That's 2 on my first one. And 1 on the second.
All right. So how many successes in total do you all have?
3.
I have 4.
I have 3 total.
So Maeve is going to make to the wall along with Sasha first. She's at the gate. Sean and Kira, you are not quite at your specific entry points just yet, but you're getting closer. So basically, Maeve's group is there, like right there on the gate, whereas you guys are just about here. Seamus, you're about back here with your group wise. So everybody, top of the round, make the same Dex Athletics roll again. All right. So Maeve is actually going to be lower diff for them to fire at, but they're going to do a group firing. So it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lethal, everybody.
Are we wicking any of the prior lethal off on the run?
You can roll it. Yes.
Okay, I'll quickly do that. And then we'll roll soak. No love, and no soak.
Unfortunately, this sometimes happens for picking the front line. You know what I mean? Yep. You picked Sasha. He was going straight for the front.
Oh yeah,
How many did we have to soak?
5.
5.
I soak it.
Nice. Well done.
Takes a hell of a wallop though. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So 4.
So your group members, let me just double check who is in your group. All right. So The Right Master will spend her turn healing you, so heal back 4, but she will lose her movement speed, so she won't be able to do it next time. Actually, she'll have to stop. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, to all those who have passed, Seamus, you are how much successes did you get?
On the run,
Yeah.
I got 3.
All right. You do the rage thing and see if you can basically begin to climb up to your wall, because that's enough to get at a good position, essentially. For the rest of you who succeeded on Dexterity rolls, you're at your target position now, and you're kind of like Sean, you've hit the gate, same as Sasha and Daniel have. For Kira, you're just at the wall. Orla's just about to barrel through it as well. So you've hit your target positions now. Your rage actions will be to roll to punch through the gate. You're not climbing. Well, some people are trying to climb. Other people are just going through. So you can roll whatever attack or whatever climb maneuver you would like. Seamus, you can roll me with survival to kind of navigate through some of the fire and try and get to your position, essentially, the entry point.
I do it twice because I'm spending 2 rage.
Yes. Yeah. You do it for how many times you spend rage?
Standard diff or higher diff?
It's standard diff.
Right, there's 1 success. There's 3 successes.
All right. You actually make it to your 3 successes. You make it to your position. So on this turn coming, you will roll to attack it.
All right.
Or climb it, whichever.
Whichever I feel like, yeah. But Seamus slams up against the wall.
Mm-hmm. You're out of range of the firing artillery for this round because you're against the wall. You have cover, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how's everybody reacting? Some people have taken hits, some people are nicked. By like Sean, when you bash up against the wall, you can see fucking Drust has a nasty arrow mark on his shoulder, but he looks like he's moving pretty quickly. Daniel is fine. Blackfire's good, Fiona's good, and Nora's good. You're in a lot of Theurges in your group. I realize you're a Theurge Central.
Yeah, it's like Theurges. It's like, well, what do we got for Achilles?
Maeve, your group, Shadow Step is fine. Rune is good. Farah took a bit of nasty hit. She's the same position as you, so Diana had to stop for you too. Seamus, your group is fine. Vera kind of did a lot of covering fire for people, you know what I mean? But she's behind. But Albert, you hit the wall at the same time. And Dermot's already beginning to hack at the fucking thing with the blades, you know what I mean? For Kira, Orla is hit the wall, Christopher hits the wall, and Rory, well, he's on a horse, man. He was ahead of you guys the entire time. And he just is beginning to swing that Warhammer like... Paul, you don't see him yet. And Danny, meanwhile, is just like, all right, go. He starts shooting the rifle at some of the artillery people. Paul, meanwhile, you can hear him running, but he's behind you. It's like he's going slow, but he's picking his way through very carefully. So, I need everybody to roll your shit. Give me, if you did your attack roll, let me know how many successes you got. If you did your climb roll, how many successes you got.
Get 3 successes on the attack.
That is not enough to get through the wall, but you make a hole.
This is terrible.
That is a terrible roll.
They're both terrible.
So it's kind of same as Kira, just bonk. Not enough to fit a person through, but you make a crack in the wall. So top of the round, Seamus, you can now attack your position. Maeve, you can now do the same.
Uh-huh.
All right, top of the round. Does that make for a check?
Sorry, what?
Just if it's top of the round, are we good to regen check?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you are. Assume at the top of the round you can regen each time.
Thank you.
Otherwise, we're going to be here forever with that.
All right, and I assume our dudes are going full bore in, so...
Mm-hmm. So, you have the choice, Maeve, of attacking the wall or climbing it. Up to you.
I am going to basically wherever Sasha's targeting, I'm gonna try to get at the edges of it to help widen it. Because I know he's gonna hit harder than I am, but I might be able to make him go faster. So, claw attack on the wall. Rip at it.
Well, roll your shit. Let me know your things. Only roll one roll now, mind you.
Oh yeah. Just so roll attack and damage.
No, just roll attack.
Okay,
I'm going to counter attack as damage. That's what I've been doing.
Right. So yeah, just one as Maeve reaches up and kind of digs the claws in and tries to chip away the edges a bit, widen what's already there.
All right. So, where are my damage rolls? Or like people tell me what like essentially what how.
Oh, you just said the attack roll, so I got 0 on the attack.
Then you do no damage. That's what I've been saying.
Yes. Yep, that's what I'm saying. I don't do anything.
What about the rest of you?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 this time.
All right. Kira
1,
makes it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, perfect. Both Sean and Kira make a people-sized hole to begin to be so people can fit through. So, next round. The decision is yours for Kira and Sean. I'll get to Maven, the other two, in a minute. Are you going to keep widening the hole, or are you going to try push through your shell yourself?
This is a team effort. I got to widen the hole.
Yeah.
Okay. So, same roll again for you guys. Let me know your damages. And for Maeve and Seamus, I'm assuming you guys are doing the same thing, or are you deviating?
Seamus gonna. Well, I mean, Dermot's still attacking the wall, so Seamus gonna carry on doing that.
Yep.
Yeah, Dermot has made a significant hole, and he's basically turning to his group like in. You know what I mean? The people are beginning to file in.
5.
All right. Yeah, 5 and 6, perfect. That means that your group can pass through pretty quickly. So people start.
And same roll from us as well.
Yes, if you're widening the you haven't broken you haven't made a hole in the wall yet. So,
I think I have now.
well, how much did you do?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that's plenty. Yeah.
And I've got 5.
Okay. So the next turn, Sean and Kira, I'm assuming you're going through now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me Dex Athletics. All right. You just need to pass. You're through without causing any. Basically, you don't cause a self collapse. But with that successful Dex Athletics from the both of you, your group's through. You guys are through. And what you can see ahead of you is, oh, Nelly. Do you know what I mean? The cavalrymen are numbered in about 5. Phalanx men are in their usual squad. These weird motherfuckers are getting ready to roll up, and this thing is just waiting. This big motherfucker. But there's a lot of them. This village is full of them. So, to represent where we are, you guys pierce the wall and are about here. You're on this road now for Sean and Kira's group.
Got it.
All right.
And I will get this as well. We're going to make the Wormish forces a nice, healthy, bright pink. They are spread out here, here, kind of like that.
Okay.
So you're about to hit the first wave.
I activate Shield of Rage.
But we'll get to you guys in a second. So we're going to get to Maeve and Seamus. Are you widening the hole or are you just running through?
Between Sasha and I, do I have enough to get people through?
Sasha just ran through. He's gone.
Oh, son of a... Yeah, I'm getting through.
Okay.
And are people filing through our hole? Because as Dermot said, he's kind of like taking lead, right?
Yeah.
He's funneling people through.
Yeah, Dermot got Scars of the Mind and Vera plowed through on her own. Albert is awkwardly shimmying through. So it's up to you. You can have further assist or you can just plow through on your own.
You know what? I'll be a team player for the minute because there's nothing in sight yet. So I'll help widen.
Give me same rolls before.
Don't want Albert getting stuck.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Everybody pops through without fuck. That level
Jesus.
pop through as well. The whole fucking side of the wall nearly comes down, man. And you guys are through. Your group is solidly through right here, Mr. Blue. You are in.
I'm ready.
Oh, you're red. Sorry, you're actually here. Even better. You have. Look at that cover over there. See all this?
Yep.
That's where you guys pop out.
Team Green, meanwhile.
Team Green is going straight for it, down the middle. Let me just get that green color.
I can
You
see it.
motherfuckers are coming right at them. Right?
Well, you know what? I'm painted up like a berserker. I may as well act like one.
So Maeve is orange. So Maeve, you're coming right along here. Mr. Red, you guys are coming along here. So you've like hit this area, right? And Mr. Blue Sky, you guys are kind of sleeked along this way. So you're kind of like Sean. You're just going fucking straight at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a perception alertness, everybody, because there is something I did tell Raz, and you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this.
Is this site-based?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh,
let's get
success
ready
is
for
Batman.
this. You ready for this? Oh man, let's see. Oh my god, I actually see it.
So, Mr. Purple, you see Fiona, Halfdan, Carl, Keen, Gravelwalk, and Liam on a ship sailing this way. You can see them coming up along the riverbed.
Oh, those crazy fuckers.
It's not a big ship. It's not a long boat, but it's like a river boat. They're kind of using it to they come out of the canopy.
Yeah, skiff.
Yeah, skiff. That's what they're using.
Why do I hear Stannis Baratheon music?
So
Yeah.
that's what you see. So anyway, the worm are very surprised by the skiff. Oh, I don't know how you get rid of this blue light.
Mistake.
Keen just popped out.
Kian sailed his ship onto dry land to join up with Kira's forces.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past that group of people.
The ship
It wasn't the
No.
It wasn't the ship they were surprised by. It was the flying fucking Dutchman.
Yeah, exactly. Gravelwalk's like, do you fear death?
Beautiful fucker.
There you go. I can delete it.
99 souls, 3 days.
That's what you owe me, Seamus. What?
What?
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Shrugging like,
Oh my god, that's a lot of worm.
Oh yeah, I'm going to emphasize how big this.
Oh my god, that is.
This
We're gonna die.
more like a phallus.
glorious, shiny and chrome.
I don't know how to turn it down from the big light
Maeve's
now.
war paint is just silver spray paint we put in our mouth.
There should be like a.
I can't get
Hold
rid of
on.
it.
Oh my god, Tom, what are you doing? Just stop.
You know what? Here's the slider.
Yeah,
This is amazing. There's a slider from giant to tiny.
There
There
you go.
you go, buddy.
Yeah, the big long eel is the pikeman essentially.
Did
My
you-
mortal enemy, people in formations.
Is just everything.
Whatever, +1 diff to hit me. Got some armor. Got shield of rage, and I've got Gaia.
I've got,
And I've got Gaia.
I've got my secret weapon, Gaia.
Look, Gaia's the only deity in this universe that just kind of poops out war machines.
But yes. Anyway, my doodling aside. So you guys are about to clash. I'm going to get everybody to roll initiative, and I'm going to go this we're going to keep this nice and simple with turn by turn type shit.
All
And I
right.
can't click off this fucking coloring scheme. God damn it. There we go.
Fuck's sake.
Wouldn't be a combat if Seamus didn't roll a 1.
Exactly.
Sorry, wait, roll what?
Initiative.
Oh god. Look, I'm scared. I'm alone. Not really.
You're anything but.
I
Well,
am.
Sean has the spirit of I go first. Seamus has the spirit of I go last.
Look, we're competing.
The furtive pygmy so easily forgotten.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, James Maeve.
Don't judge me.
All right, so I'm gonna not bother rolling the worm and the red branch. Would be here for fucking hours with the shit I have. So I'm gonna have them. The worm intermittently probably go just before, and then I'll just play it by ear. But I'm gonna have
The
you
worm
just-
will be performing lair actions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much what I'm doing. This is now D&D. Welcome. So I'm just gonna get Maeve to put the piece there. Thank you. So Sean is going to go first, and then I will intermittently intermingle the worm and the red branch in there. So, Sean, I'll put it like this. That's a lot of fucking creepy things, particularly these motherfuckers.
The sight of them offends me. I will strike with my hammer now.
All right, roll it.
You just want the dex smash?
Deck smash, please.
Okay. Here's some dex smash. It's hot and fresh.
First straight out the oven.
Oh my god!
Nicely done. Roll that
Oh,
damage.
get it!
Oh, sweet. Jesus. Okay. Oh, hold. Okay. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right. Yeah, Sean. You when your group of you and Daniel and the Theurge party clash. It is surprisingly effective because Daniel hits him with his horse, leaping off the thing and landing in the middle of them, swiping left and right. Sean, the gap he creates, you just come in and just absolutely just sweep your warhammer, just blasting these weird bony skeleton shock troops essentially aside. They go flying left, right, up, down. And the Theurges then proceed to swarm in. Fionn grabs one and crushes the skull in his hand. Nora comes in with her fucking little dagger, just stabbing, cutting, greasing. And then it is also Blackfire comes in, with the little fucking mace and just uppercuts one of them that sends it back. You're all fighting in a select, unit. And of course, Druss coming up behind people and just gutting, one or two jabs, one or two stabs. It's a pretty solid unit. Pretty solid start. The cavalry are going to respond before we Kira. So, I want. Let me just double check. Maeve's group. You are now at a +2 difficulty for your next attack action. Because what they start doing, they're not attacking you, but they're firing things at you, forcing you to duck and weave, and you know what I mean?
Suppressing fire!
Pretty much. Then it's Kira.
All right. So we're charging into the first line?
Yeah, that's where your group is hitting in. Yeah. You can
All right.
see Sean's group is already clashing. So what are you doing, Kira?
Kira's gonna smash into these guys and start shredding them with her claws.
Roll it.
Two to hit. And
Roll your damage.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, we gotta give you some specialties.
6, 7. 7 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you don't make it an impactful clash as Sean do, but your group kind of comes up and bashes into them. It's a pretty brutal fight. 1 or 2 drop. But yeah, they kind of were braced themselves against your charge because while the front line kind of buckled and bended, the side they kind of get reinforced a bit. You know, Rory comes in with a hammer cleaving down one, and Orla ducks and weaves. Christopher with his spear fires it into the fucking first one, impales it and wrenches it out. Paul, meanwhile, leaps using you as a barometer, jumps, runs, pushes off your shoulder, and lands, wheeling his claws around. And yeah. You hear another rifle shot at one of the things in the tower, and one of them falls out of it. So, I believe then the worm is going to have multiple responses because poor Seamus and Maeve rolled like poop.
Yeah.
So, Alex men going to do this. And unfortunately, guys, they rolled like shit. So, they actually fucking failed that maneuver, ironically. So they haven't reformed up yet. Thankfully, they're not in the front line, so they didn't fuck themselves, but they don't get to do what they were planning to do this turn. And Mr. Big Tickle.
Lord Paramount of the tickling.
This is Tickle Tickle.
So tickle,
They,
tickle the
they killed my
Sir
children.
Tickle Tickle. Oh boy, this one's a night.
Sir Tickle Tickle something very nasty.
I don't like it.
He lets out this weird
Babies.
like he lets out this weird like raptor like scream like the caw, caw, you know what I mean, from Jurassic, like literally from Jurassic Park. That's what I'm basing off because fuck it, I'm a nerd. And I'll put it like this: it's Seamus and Maeve because you guys got into better positions of cover, whereas the team of Rune just barreled in and was like, you know what I mean?
Just like that.
Yeah, pretty much. It's Seamus and Maeve who were like, all right, you know what? Cover's the best thing that we can go at. Popping up at various points in the ground.
I don't even know what it is, and I hate it.
Have a guess.
Is it tickle tickle?
Yup.
I'm the best at this guessing game.
The tickle claws at the werewolf, and the tail is old as time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and about 4 of these things just pop out of the ground, like submerging it.
Oh, tickle's down that ride.
Clever girl. Clever girl.
Don't like it anymore.
So, tickles are spawning. But it is now the turn of someone else in the game. But he has not entered yet, so we'll be fine. He's just preparing his elite unit. So, it is the Sea Moose.
All right, so we're pinned up in this like small set of houses and stuff, right?
Yeah. It's very pretty.
It probably was. It isn't now.
Mhm. No, it's sad.
So, like, what do we do? Are we charging at the next wall? Is there
Yeah,
shit in
people
front
are-
of us? What's the
Yeah,
plan?
there's like shit kind of in front of us. You can hear the runes are after clashing by like the stone wall. You guys have a chance to directly swoop in. Most of the Wormers forces came out and began to engage with the various, the runes, basically.
Yeah, I mean, if we're charging in, then
Yeah. So what your group seems to be doing is they're just they don't see anybody initially attacking them. They're gunning straight for the wall.
so what? Are we running or are we attacking?
Running. So
All right.
give me your Dex Athletics.
I certainly shall. Or not, apparently.
I mean, you're still running. It's just you got to navigate through things. You're like, shit, fuck, tree, duck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't get to spend rage this turn to get extra bennies, but you're making it there. Next turn, you can roll again to get extra speed or extra bonuses. Mavelous Pavelous,
Yes.
you are here. Much like Seamoose, there is, a gateway that you've kind of clanged into. But unlike the Seamoose, you can see their runes have clashed into things. And you also saw the emergence of the Tickle Pack.
Tickle pack.
Well, yeah, I told you.
King Tickle's pretty far off, isn't he?
King Tickle is up on the walls, yes. He's chilling like a villain,
What a doucher.
making lair actions.
Wow, what a dick. Who invited him to this game anyways?
I played D&D.
Gary Gygax is my personal hero. You take that back.
You monster.
Oh, Jesus.
Decisions, man.
So Tickle pack is emerging from the fucking ground.
Yeah, they're about to hit Sean's back like a hurricane. Tickle, tickle.
No tickle. Let me look at my list again real fast. I've got Runa, Tasha, Farah. Jesus, I've got Team Suicide Charge.
We got Team Suicide Squad, yeah.
Oh no.
And 0 Harlequins.
I've got Shadow Step. He's practically a Harlequin. What the shit? Sorry, I just saw the chat. So we can either hit the wall or I can try to intervene on the part of that because they're already clashing with one group and they've got another unit coming on them.
Yep. You can either scale over the wall and maybe help that way by getting a foothold of the wall, or go assist Daniel, Sean, and the Theurges.
We've got Seamus on our other side to hit the wall, so fuck it. I'll point out that there's essentially a secondary unit about to fucking sweep them.
Yeah. I mean, I'll put it like this. Sasha turns and sees it, just starts running, doesn't even acknowledge that you point out. Runa, meanwhile, is like, finally! Running at full speed.
And change course.
Yes, Shadow Step, meanwhile, is loading up. Motherfucker, basically, he's loading up. That's a fucking crossbow.
Oh, bless him.
And Diana, meanwhile, draws a fucking dagger and begins to run at full speed.
Yep. Mom and me. Fucking, yep. Oh boy. I'm letting the others take the lead, but I'm coming right up on their flake. Oh, help me.
All right. Give me a strength melee. Let's see what's your charge like. You wanted to roll with the Suicide Squad, Maeve.
Oh. Decisions were made. 4, 5, 6, 7. Strength brawl.
Yes.
Whew. I'm gonna put on my big girl panties today. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4
Roll
enemies.
damage. Roll damage. Strength plus claws plus roll over.
So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3.
Tickles are not going to be happy by this.
We literally go piling into tickles.
Yeah, you slam into them. It doesn't do anything, but it's enough to draw their attention off Daniel and Sean and the Theurges. Like, I want you to imagine, like, you all are running, the tickleback turns and begins to charge at you, and you all clash in one big cacophony. Do you know what I mean?
Oh boy.
People go flying, they go flying. It's a brutal fucking clash.
Why am I on this game? Okay.
You picked
I'm in it.
this team. You pick Sasha, Maeve. So you pick Sasha as your partner in crime.
I regret nothing except everything. I'm gonna get it.
Wolverine
Big girl-
crimes.
So people have spent rage. First rage action. It is
Okay.
Sean. Yeah, let's just Sean, you look up. I mean, you see the clash of the tickles in front of you, like to your right, which is where your eye is, so you can actually see it.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? We're gonna let biology and my flaws rule this. I hit what I can see.
Yeah, there's like legions of worm things. These weird things in front of you. Rather now, these things. There's not a lot of them left, but there's enough that are beginning to swarm on you. And you can see this guy starting to form up. So best to clear these motherfuckers out of the way, essentially.
That makes sense to me. And now, hammer time.
Roll it.
Reasonably good hammer time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, what damage?
That was my damage. My successes for attack were like 3.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean, you mop up them pretty nicely. You kind of sweep in. It's kind of like oddly. You and Daniel make a good, decent team. You also have Nora, who is also surprisingly combat trained. You know, it always kind of surprises you how ready to roll that girl is.
Yeah, the stuff that's catching Sean's attention is there's something smeared on her knife, and he doesn't know what it is.
Blackbriar is a solid cover back, and Drust and him make a solid backline unit. Sean, meanwhile, is a solid good cover ground. You guys have a decent little formation going, so you're able to kind of cleave through that little soft core shock troop. So for the green team, let me just go back to the color chat. So the greens,
I never had the gall to do what you're doing.
you have pushed through the first line. See, look at that.
Well, hey, as long as Lu Bu doesn't show up, this should go pretty well.
Yeah, so you clash. You guys have reached these.
My old enemy, Pikes.
The poke boys. They're like, oh, the hammer. Oh.
They have enemies too, Sean, and he has enemies too, Pikey boys.
So the Pikey boys look at Sean and the hammer bro look, yeah, as Duel of Fates music hits. So, the
The worm gets an action before Kira because everybody's sad. Oh, Kira, soak me. One, two, three, four, five, six lethal as these cavalrymen kind of hit your flank and then move back out again. As you guys are clashing.
Dicks.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. I soak.
Okay, you get a nasty cut from a sword, Kira. It's not very nice.
Alrighty.
All right. It is your go.
All right. First. And they're retreating. The other targets are still engaged with us. So I'm going to
Yeah.
attack them.
You haven't broken through the first line yet.
Yeah.
You can see that Sean's group has.
Oh, that's ass. That's a
That is-
fail.
Yeah, you clang into them. You can't that sword cut that you got from the cavalry group kind of threw you for a loop. So you kind of swing your claws. You're like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And kind of, it kind of fucks you up a bit, fucks your groove up.
Yep.
Are you spending any rage?
It's been 3.
Beautiful. So it is then. Oh, the worm gets a few turns before Slow Moose and Slow Maeve. So the tickles return fire. Tickles. Maeve, roll me strength brawl.
No tickle.
They're not trying to grapple you, they're trying to pull you back, push you back. They're not going to have individual time till later. You got to beat 1, 2, 3, 4.
2.
You're at a +2 diff to hit them because they're pushing you. Tickle.
Douchers.
Yeah, they proceed to tickle you violently. Then the Pikey boys. They will launch a stabby stab at Sean. They come at Sean very fucking heavily with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to hit.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's like. Damn. All right. Well, I'm going to make use of this here flame dance. It's a finger licking good time. Oh my god, I dodged them.
Oh, yeah. You know, you see that pike coming straight for you, Sean, and you fucking duck your body down, and that pike just comes right over your nose as you make the oh shit,
Shit, my brain.
Yeah, as you kind of duck back up, like oh, make the first Fianna noise, the ho, and then Sir Ticklesworth, the Magnificent, makes another lair action.
God damn it, Lord Paramount.
Through the unity of the Tickle Alliance, though. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did Kira go?
I'm right here.
Oh, sorry. I thought I mixed up your overlay with Seamus. I was like, where did Kira go? So I have 4.
Hey.
Right here. All right. So, is the sea moose.
Well, howdy.
All right. Well, hey there.
Garg.
Oh, Seamus. Oh, golly gee.
Too many Disney noises and we'll get sued.
Roll me a willpower difficulty 8, please.
Well, that's just rude.
That's just not nice.
Back
Well,
when
I mean,
music stops.
Like, I've got 3 turns of fucking running while people are in rage actions. It's just rude, Mr. Tickles.
So Tickles West does not care for your running. Oh boy.
Take.
So Seamus.
Of course, it was a 1.
It's always the ones. So Seamus, what's going to happen is he lets out this weird like scream. It's really fucking the most the most jarringly comedic if you weren't in the middle of a mass battle. Yell. And what's going to happen is Ticklepack won't turn and run at you, no. The stone wall, which is comprised of a mixture of these boys and these boys, will proceed to single target, like harass you. They're like throwing things. They're not trying to hit you, they're just impeding you. So you're at a +2 diff to your athletics rolls. And it's more like he's specifically singling out people who are, it's like by making him scream like that, he's forcing you to give away your position, give away your cover by like crowding at your ears or shouting or yelling back in response because it's that painful and that much more screechy. It's like he's fucking with your. You know the way if you play a certain siren thing for dogs, they react. It's kind of like that.
It's great. We've got a fucking mosquito alarm set up on this fucking wall now. I see how it is, you bastard. And it works because technically Seamus is still a teenager as well, so.
Yeah.
Bastard.
You're a clever man, King Tigglesworth. A clever man.
Your head should adorn my wall.
So, I have lost the initiative in the tickle jokes. I'm not
It's Maeve next.
Let me try to
Unless
dig it up
it's
for you.
me, but I believe we're in rage actions, so I don't have rage actions to spend.
Oh,
I'm not sure if we're in rage or not.
Well, you said I could spend rage, so
no. Unfortunately,
it should
Seamus
be
failed,
Maeve.
so it is Mavelous Pavelous.
Mavelous did spend 2 rage. That means she can't do anything cool yet. It's okay.
It's a rage action.
All right. You know what? I may not be able to push back, but you know what? Since the other guys are trying and we're all getting pushed back, I'm gonna start fucking around and harrying for the ankles because these guys got a straight on. But if I can make them trip up, the brute pack can probably get them pushed back.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna start swiping low, going for legs.
Yep.
On
Just remember your diff. 'Cause
Yep.
they fucked you on that. Tickle.
Yeah, tickle. Wish I'd brought the spear.
You should have.
Even with the added diff, I've got 2. Holy shit. See if I can do some ankle/knee biting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nicely done, Maeve. That was a good daily damage roll.
For a baby.
You killed 2 tickles.
I killed 2 tickles.
Mm-hmm.
I went in for the assist.
You killed 2 tickles. You cleave one of its legs off and it kind of flops on the ground and you like overswing so much that you fucking disembowel it.
Oh.
And the next one, it comes up with the like, and you just go, oh fuck! It's straight across the face. You know what I mean? Just backhanded.
Do the panic girl slap. Rip its fucking head off. Oh.
Meanwhile, Sasha just looks over as he wrestles one. About fucking time you killed something. You know what I mean?
The most indignant look.
So, we are on back to Sean.
All right. Let's see what my hammer can do today.
Oh dear. Keep in mind, Seamus has been finessing going for the wall. Sean is just bludgeoning his way towards climbing the wall. That's what you and Daniel and the theorists have been doing. Just, you will be the forward hammer.
Finesse with these rolls? I don't fucking think so.
He's just Seamus bashing into like walls going, ah, shit!
What I want you to imagine is the scene from Hot Fuzz where Dermot jumps over all the fences and Seamus is Danny as he just runs through the fence.
So 8 damages.
My man. Them Pokey Boys.
Hippity hoppity, get off my property! Fuck!
So, Sean, the eternal battle begins.
Yes! Die, whale heart! I stab
What a
his feet!
fucking soak, holy shit.
Yeah. Like, Sean comes in like, all right, I'm about to boom. Oh!
Frenzy's on the
Yeah.
spot.
Just fucking trolls. So,
Take a rage.
take a rage. Take a rage for the Pokey Boys. So, the cavalry are going to begin to try and regroup because Sir Tickleworth has alerted them.
Are you telling me he is also Field Marshal Ticklesworth?
He is Field Marshal Tickleworth.
Oh god.
So they won't be able to attack Seamus on this turn, thank God. Seamus says to himself. But Seamus, you see that cavalry charge coming. It's in the distance. Look at that success roll they got to traverse the field.
Good, let me fucking fight something, you bastard.
I'll put it like this. You can see them coming, so this is
Good.
I imagine Seamus just after barreling through his second fence of just, oh God, I'm bad at this. Just sees the cavalry charge, is like, finally something I can fucking kill. Holy shit.
It's exactly that. It's
Holy
like
shit, Dermot.
there's arrows landing all around. Our group's getting slowed down to fuck with like the battering, the artillery. It's just finally we all look over. Finally.
So, the cavalry force, which is a delightful shade of purple, have swooped. Well, that's the picture, not the drawing. Have swooped over and are about to hit Seamus's thing, like that, really. The Tickle Tickle Brigade have, which are also a shade of turquoise, are here battling against Maeve.
This map is amazing.
I'm having lots of fun with all these colors.
It's
I
just
know.
It's like the finger painting of death.
it's like a bunch of colors are doing battle with each other, and it's beautiful.
You know, when this gets to its most ridiculous, I'm going to record it for the battle boards folder.
So there's Keen's group. Like, I'll put it like this as well. I'm not going to make you roll perception alertness. Keen's group has begun to hassle the Wormish forces along this side. You can see they're beginning to clash. Meanwhile, you can see another line of troops beginning to form along this way, and what looks to be several single entity groups heading towards the stone tower. Yes, that's in the smiley face. That was kind of perfect.
That's beautiful.
So, but yes, there you go. So, we are now rejoined back on the thing. So, whose turn is it now? Pikey Boy. It's not the Pikey Boys. It is the Tickle Tickles. They're going to try do the same thing. They're actually going to try damage Maeve this turn. Phil.
No.
They fail. They don't tickle. They're very sad.
Tickle.
It's Kira. Oh, you. Yeah, it's Kira. Second Ray Jackson. Kira.
Yep. Time to blender people. or people-shaped things. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 on damage. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
8 damage, you say?
Yes.
Nicely done. You might actually break through the line. You do. Just barely, though, Kira. But you get through. You guys punch through that line. We go back to the Kala scheme. So
Yay!
you begin to charge and barrel through. You keep in mind also to heal. Your lethal gets healed at the end of this rage. But Kira, you barrel through much like Sean, and basically you're parallel to each other. This line is beginning to crumble anyway. Like, I'll put it like this: where Sean and Kira are, it's non-existent. Like, you guys just fucking steamrolled your way through it. And it's like, we're gonna delete. Don't mind me while I'm deleting the first line. But essentially, Kira, you've hit the second line, which is the pikes. Like, you've kind of barreled in.
Oh,
Now, the problem with this
these
area,
guys.
as you can see, is walls, and so you're fighting the pikes outside and up along the walls, essentially, at this point.
All right.
So, I believe then it is Sir Ticklesworth. Whose go it is. So, Sir Ticklesworth. Well, he's going to signal the artillery to fire on the wall.
But sir, our men are mixed in down there.
Did I fucking stutter?
We have
Execute him.
reserves. Like, just we have reserves.
You can finally, you hear it. Open fire! Do you know what I mean? And so, Sean, Seamus, Kira, maybe you can escape this because Seamus is about to clash near the wall, actually. So, I'm going to give you all a decision. The cavalry charge is coming for Seamus, right? You can either hide in the wall area you're using or face the cavalry charge head on and risk the bombardment. For Sean, keep fighting or stack up and well, it's basically keep fighting and risk getting hit or stack up and play defensive for both of the runes.
What's my commander doing? I can't just leave him out there.
Daniel? Big Daniel? He sees the fucking, he sees the beginnings of the trebuchets doing it, and he just looks, get down! You know what I mean? And just fucking locks up and lifts up. You know, it's basically like this, he's like pulling one of the people down, essentially.
Yeah, I'll get down.
So give me wits athletics.
And as for my situation, Torna,
Mm-hmm.
so what you're telling me is that if I fight the cavalry, they're going to target me, right? The trebuchets.
No, they're just they're targeting everything. There's just a bigger chance.
Well, yeah, but if I am there and I am a target, that they're going to hit their own cavalry too.
Yes.
I'll fight the cavalry.
Oakley dokley. We'll get to you in a second. So, Kira, what are you doing? Are you getting down or are you staying fighting?
What is the rest of my group doing?
Orla fucking sees it. She keeps swinging. Well, Orders like witness me. Motherfuckers. While let's look in your group again. Rory wraps one around himself and just drops to the ground while fucking choking one out on the ground. Christopher, meanwhile, looks up and just basically hides under a dead body. Same with Paul. Danny, meanwhile, goes, "Oh fuck!" and it is immediately diving down on the ground, essentially.
Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna keep fighting.
So, Maeve, you can see it happen in real time as you're wrestling with the tickles.
I can see who what?
The bombardment.
Oh, Jesus. Holy shit.
About to get a gift, don't you worry. Because that first catapult hits into the side of the village walls. And what you begin to see, like Maeve, like you look up, like Seamus too, you kind of looking up essentially as I'll get it for you now. Come on. Come on, money. Behave for me, please. Like gouts of green flame, gouts of orange flame just start to go fucking everywhere. Just, do you know what I mean? Much like remember the castle? Where they just fucking bombarded everything?
Jesus.
So, for all those who ducked, gain an additional automatic soak dice. Like, you automatically soak 5 dice. For those who stand, you don't get any. But they're at a +2 diff to hit you.
All right.
So, I'm going to make these rolls. For the standing people. They all miss. You are very
Bravery is with you.
They also miss.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
thank God. I was like, did they just trebutbotch? But no, not
But
7.
I'll put it like this: some people do get winged. Some people do get winged. It is not pretty, Sean. Like fucking Drosko's flying backwards. He's still alive, but you can see, that wince. It's not as bad as it could be, but he mainly got hit by shrapnel. That's the worst part of it. If you get
Oh
me.
yeah.
Like
I mean-
there's a bit of wood like lodged in him. Like he's just
Yeah.
slowly getting up as Blackfire's trying to crawl over to get to him.
Nope. Sean's just reliving recent memories because this isn't the first time he's been shelled.
Fionn, meanwhile, pops his head up out of the ground like they're fucking shelling us. Do you know what I mean? And Sean's like, "What?" Because it's that loud. Like Seamus, for example. Fucking Vera takes a fucking nasty blast. It's like the bits of the wood kind of blast over. She's fine. It's just that she got her face is just covered in gashes and shit. She's just trying to shield herself essentially. It's just Jesus Christ. You know what I mean?
While Seamus stands in the middle of the field screaming towards the fucking horses.
Oh yeah, the cavalry charge. Let's roll their willpower.
Just that Jon Snow moment as he just stands there.
The cavalry charge. Oh my god! All right, so
Face me!
this is about to get nuts. So Seamus, you get to see now. They're not the Red Branch cavalry charge. You've seen Daniel lead the Red Branch charge, and they have held firm. These guys, after being shelled by their own men, start to panic and reel as they're galloping. Right. and they start clashing into each other. Now, the problem is, while it doesn't do the damage it's going to do, you're going to have to soak me 3 lethal, and you're definitely going to be pinned by a horse if you don't soak. If you don't, actually, no, we're going to make it that roll. But essentially, they charge into themselves, they collapse into themselves, and bash into buildings. Because you're standing out in the open, you're going to get hit, but you have a very good chance of just not being it. So I need you to soak the damage first initially, and then make me a reflexive strength at next, not to be fucking dropped on by a horse, essentially, that's on fire. And
All
collapse.
So the soak roll first.
Soak roll first. Yeah, you're
Get
good.
fucked.
And then make me strength athletics.
Right, strength is that my athletics is, funnily enough, the exact same roll. Oh, fuck's sake.
So we'll get to you in a bit because this is going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. Don't worry. I've got plans. So what happens, Seamus, is now, to be fair, it's pretty baller until the second Seamus looks up after soaking something and you get smashed by a horse like, oh dear. Do you know what I mean? And it's kind of like that bit with Gimli. You're just, the horse lands and you're like, oh, fuck. Do you know what I mean? Because dust kicks up everywhere, Sean. Like, everything is everywhere. For those who can manage and move around, Kira, give me a perception alertness as well as Maeve. Sean, you are too busy on the ground trying to rethink your life at the minute.
I mean, that and I have this flaw, so I'm effectively blind anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Oh, wow. I've actually got 3.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Hot shit.
Hey, Kira,
Yeah.
look at the screen.
Hold on just a second.
That's too much.
Oh. What is happening?
The damage that was done to the wall from the artillery lines that were here, there's gaps in the stone. The blues gaps in the stone open.
Shit.
Maeve, you see it too. That side where Seamus could run across. Where you and Seamus could go, Kira, look at the gap.
And it's right there. Oh.
So, we are going to go back to the very top of the round now. I know you've held that rage action. You can gain that rage back. I'm going to be nice. So, Seamus, I'm going to start off with you because this is where things get fun. So Seamus is trying to you're trying to push this fucking horse off. You're like, Jesus Christ, you know what I mean? And you see one of these things crawl up above you, you know, and I mean, before you know it, you just see the sword just come straight through its throat. Just Dermot just lifts you up like, ugh. Come on. There's a gap.
Seamus just puts the hand on his shoulder, the thank you nod.
Let's not waste any fucking time.
Yeah, he just nods once. It's just you, me, and you, me, Albert, and Vera. Scars is down. He's not dead, but he ain't moving.
Will he survive? Will he be safe?
We don't have time to check. We gotta push.
Well, let's fucking move.
Okay, so so we are back to the top of the round. Sean, you kind of look up through the dust, the haze, the oxygen filled with lungs and shrapnel. Oh God! So out of your team, Sean, Drust is down. He's not dead, but you saw the hit he took. He's oof. Do you know what I mean? He ain't getting up for a hot second. He's alive, but not down. The people who can readily follow you are Nora, Daniel, and Fionn. Blackbriar is tending to Drust. He even goes, go, 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 go. Do you know what I mean?
All right. Right, we gotta move before they reload.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Daniel's like, yep, come on, move. Push the artillery line.
Been a while since I had a fair fight anyway.
And he goes for it.
Oh, yeah,
John
people are
throws all
starting.
noises and all.
Yeah, people are starting to sprint. Kira, fucking Danny is down. Christopher's up. Rory's up. Orla is up. And Paul is up. Only one of your team got dropped. And Danny is, I wouldn't say Danny's down. Danny's limping. So he's not going to be able, he's kind of doing that. Fucking shit, it got me in the fucking, do you know what I mean? Go on, run ahead of me. You're fucking faster than me anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Still firing off random pot shots at the wall.
Pretty much. He's trying to aim at the artillery crew, essentially.
No, there's just a. Yeah, Kira, see him doing that.
Yeah, Rory's like, we've got to move. Yeah, Orla's like, come on, move, go, 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 go before they fire again.
Yep. She
Maeve?
will haul Danny up onto her back so he can keep shooting and start running.
Oh, nicely done, Kira. Nice. That's some good teamwork right there. So, Mavelus Pavelus. Out of your group, Farah has some shrapnel that has impaled her onto the ground. She's alive, but oh god. Do you know what I mean? Like it went right through her belly.
She's literally nailed to the ground.
Yep.
Great.
Shadow Step is all right. He's just covered in dust, like. Do you know what I mean? Making those noises. Diana is good. She kind of eases up a bit. She's a bit dizzy. Maybe she kind of collapses a few times, like, whoa, Jesus.
Mom, no.
Runa kind of stands up, like, pops up like Gimli, out of the snow in Lord of the Rings. Like, you know what I mean? And Sasha, meanwhile, just, if you've ever seen the Star Wars: The Old Republic where fucking Darth Malgus does the off his shoulder, like,
Oh, but I can imagine.
he just starts advancing.
All right. So
He sees fire, and you see that, like, I mean, I'll put it like this: you see a lot of fucking anger on his face, and he just growls, and he's like, "Oh, that is it."
so the trebuchets.
Yes,
How far behind the wall are they?
they're about. They go back to the color board.
The color board.
Going to make these an evil burgundy.
Evil burgundy.
Evil burgundy. They're about right here.
That's purple.
It's evil burgundy.
It's evil burgundy now. All right. But there are big gaps now.
Yes.
You know what? He's marching towards the tickles, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Like, he walks over to the tickle pack who are trying to get up, and just they all fall down again.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck it. You know what? Sasha's got that on lock. I'm going to try to get Farah unimpaled and put back together. But looking over to Shadow Step probably, or whoever is closest out of the group.
Decide between Shadow Step and Ruda.
Shadow Step.
Okay. What are you telling him?
They've punched holes in their own walls, right? We could probably get to the whatever they're using to fire these things if we could get through. As she turns around and promptly turns her attention to trying to get Farah unnailed from the ground.
Okay. Yeah, Shadow Step's like, Runa, you're with me, let's move. And she's like, running down the laneway, like sprinting. So, We will come to everything like that in a second.
Oh dear.
So I have lost the initiative again.
It's Sean first. You know that much.
I know that much. So, Sean, I'm
Yes.
going to need you to make me a strength athletics roll because we are hard sprinting.
This I can do.
As Drust, I mean, if you look behind you, what Blackbriar is doing is he is yanking up Drust and kind of pulling him back to the back line. Like he's getting out of the range of the fucking artillery.
Gotcha.
He's being smart there. Just like there's no fucking like we are not sticking around for another bombardment. Fuck that. 4. All right, beautiful. That means that Team Green. This color chart. I don't know why I like it so much. Has
Power of novelty.
which one are you going for? Left or right? Which gap?
Can't even tell which one's closest to me.
That's the thing. You're kind of like even. You're like split down the middle, really.
The last time I saw the sailboat of death metal, it was coming in from what would be Sean's like left.
Yeah.
So we're going to like favor leftward from Sean's perspective.
Okay. So 4 successes.
That's right.
That's right. My fucking dyslexic ass brain.
I mean, I'm not doing too well either, buddy.
It's okay, Sean runs there. Ah, hello, Seamus. You're doing fine. I'll go back now.
Whoops, wrong way.
Orienteering was never my strong suit.
Nora's like, back that way. Sorry. There you go. So you come around here. There you are, Sean. Right there.
It's better than trying to break a new hole in the wall.
Exactly. Plus, you're inside, so you're not actually technically within range of the artillery.
I mean, I guess they could try. They seem to have been rather reckless with their targeting to begin with.
Yeah, it's just, you could imagine the tower staring from the castle like, oh, for the love of
Oh,
Jesus.
jeez. Field Marshal Tickle will answer to me.
Ticklesworth. So, I'm going to get Kira. I need you to make me the same roll as Sean made.
All right.
Not blue, that's turquoise.
$70, $10.
Oh, Kira.
Oh, that's poopy.
Kira, you're still in
That's
range
your
of the...
strength athletics.
Oh, you said strength athletics. I thought
Yes.
it was dex athletics. Okay,
No.
that's different then. That is.
It would want to be. Yeah, I was about to say, whoa. Nice, even with carrying Danny. That's still like, I even had your diff at like +1, so that's still really good. So Sean, you can see Kira holding a wounded Danny over her shoulder, sprinting with the rest of the hate brigade. And you and them are going to come around here. So she's here, you're here, essentially. There you guys are. Look at that.
All right.
So, for the sea moose, I'm going to need you to make me instead. I'm going to get you to make me fucking dex athletics because you have to be a bit more streamlined. The runes are pushing. You're going to have just make me dex athletics. Fuck it. You're fast. You're going for speed.
That is 3.
All right. You get to about here. So Maeve, Farah be looking pretty fucking hurt.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you have got this action and your rage actions to try get that thing out of her and get her out of the fire line because that artillery fire is going to fire again. It gets one more fire action before everybody swarms.
All right.
So you got to get her out of there before that happens. Otherwise, you're oh god.
All right. Gotta yell at mom to take cover because she's fucking flopping around like a.
Oh, she is. To be fair, she's ducking and weaving. She's like, basically, she's like pointing at like a foxhole that was made essentially, and is just like, get her over here. You know what I mean? If that type of thing.
All
Like
right.
that field medic shit.
So what do I need to do to get far up?
Wits medicine to get it out of her safely.
Okay. Is this something I can spend on?
No.
Don't look. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Wow.
I
Wow. That's a quad botch. Holy shit. I just had that regular diff 6. I wasn't even trying to be mean. Do you know what I mean? Fuck. Okay, Maeve. Okay. Okay. How the fuck am I gonna play this? Because I was not ready. I was not ready.
Neither was I.
Whew.
It's okay, I'm just gonna die inside.
All right. I know how I'm gonna play this. So Maeve, you come over and you try to hack the fucking you're trying your best. It's not that you push the claw in the thing in deeper because you can't. She's fucking impaled. You know what I mean? It's at that moment you realize with a quadruple botch, with your medical thinking, she's done. Nothing you can do. If you pull her out, you'll kill her. You try and navigate it a bit. It doesn't bend the way her bicep doesn't work properly. Like you're pulling, you're thinking, you're trying to get it out. If anything, maybe you're doing more damage.
So essentially, she's not technically dead, but if I do anything to help her, I'm going to kill her. If I leave her here for long enough, she's going to die. Unless I
I'll put it like this: you've been put in the most impossible position because that artillery fire is going to hit again, right? She probably won't make it for that artillery wave. Like you saw how vicious that thing hit. But if you try and hang on,
okay.
Because you quad botched to get the impaling piece of trunk that is pinning her to the ground out, you have pinned her further in. She can't move. So you have a tough decision to make. Get to cover. Or rip her off it, which could more than likely kill her.
There's no shrapnel around big enough for me to use to help buffer cover, is there?
If you hadn't, no. With a roll like that, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that roll is heinous, unfortunately.
Oh god. Let me look at my sheet. Caregiver, man, I can't leave her.
Roll. All right, she will take, because unfortunately, this like I said, this is the botch. Oh, okay. Okily dokily.
I'm just gonna have to hope I can time a fucking something on her with enough gnosis behind it.
We will get to that in a second because she has to survive the rip. Because Maeve, you have no other option but to absolutely go up to Krynos and pull her off it. Break the haft and yank it.
Jesus.
Yeah, that is what we're working with here. This is not
Snap it and take it and her with me.
no. This would be so much easier but unfortunately you botched the way you did. You just rip her straight off the fucking pole. Just boom! Off. So, your Krynos strength is 7, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Come on, Paula.
And what is your athletic score?
3.
Okay. And she will gain so this many.
Come on, girl.
That's the amount of lethal she's rocking that she has to deal with.
Oh,
Jesus Christ! What a
I thought that
fucking
was
roll.
the
Baller ass bitch.
That's not her soak roll.
yeah. I know.
That's not,
Oh.
Fuck.
that's not her soak roll, unfortunately. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. So that's 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. Parade roll.
Jesus Christ.
So, is she up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maeve,
Huh?
you rip her off, and like you can. I mean, she lets out a feral yell, like that. The absolute, just that is the most brutal sound you've heard in a while. You know what I mean? It's like a wounded animal.
She is a wounded animal.
And by the time you get her to Diana, man, her blood is coming out of her mouth, and oh geez, like Diana slaps the guy's breath, and it breaks. Wound doesn't close. She failed the rage heal by 1.
Oh shit. Oh, rolling.
Yeah, I mean, Diana kind of looks like grimly, you know, and
I'm rolling.
yeah, Farah's blood is coming out of her mouth, and I mean, it's about 30 seconds later. I mean, you see it just just a slump. Like Sean, you see Nora just turn over her shoulder and just, yeah, no, like even Sasha like looks over like what? You know what I mean? It's like his eyes blaze open. Like Nora too, like just what the fuck? Sorry.
Roberta, what's the diff for rage checks right now?
I do not know. Let me check what phase of the moon it is.
I get the distinct feeling I'm about
Waxing gibbous.
to do something really dumb.
It's a waxing gibbous.
So diff is currently 5.
Okay. Yeah, roll your shit. If you
This.
if you need to roll your shit, roll your shit.
No. I roll my shit.
Are you frenzy?
Here's the question. Will she have enough brain power to at least... I could spend the willpower to at least make sure that I divert off Diana, pour out. because I'm not about to kill Magic Mom. But yes, I will spend the willpower to redirect, and that's happening. That is
Yeah.
5 successes.
What?
They've just had to literally kill someone trying to save them. No, she utterly loses her shit. She'll spend the willpower to make sure that she doesn't take Mom out too, but she's gonna come pouring out of that rabbit hole and diving for the wall, going in towards the enemies.
All right. So, you cannot hear anything over the lull of battle at the minute, but for the people who are attacking the artillery, we're gonna switch this to nice collective rolls. Give me your respective attack rolls, claws or melee weapon.
All right.
Am I involved in that, or am I still just at the wall?
You are involved in it because you're hitting this side of the artillery. You're hitting your side, and so you're both kind of converging at just at different points. But there's like multiple. What you do notice is there's a distinct lack of protection for these things, and what you will see as well is that Fiona's group, where Keen is, they've drawn away the pikemen. So you guys have an open shot.
Two successes for Seamus.
5.
No, three. Three successes for Seamus.
All right. Roll me your damage, please.
Damage as well.
Yep, damage. Well, let's see what we got across the board.
Four ag from Seamus.
11. Lethal.
Beautiful. And Kira?
9.
All right. I want you each to describe how you could tear into the artillery, because I'm not going to lie. There is confirmation. Seamus, you get it because you're the alpha. Like, fires down. Like, the conversation between the alphas, like Daniel and all that gets it, fires down. She didn't make it through the fucking thing.
So yep, hearing that sort of news because, god damn it, Farah was a good friend of Seamus's, so it's that as soon as he breaks across the broken wall and sees the artillery, knowing it was the artillery that fucking caused all that destruction, it's just the red mist falls and he just goes charging in, cutting through the drips and drabs of what's left from where they fired on their own men, but charging straight for one of the trebuchets and effectively barreling into it, claws, teeth, everything, just the unrelenting berserker force that is Seamus, just cutting through whatever he can get a hold of.
Go with Kira next on the board.
Kira, it's... Oof. She slams into the trebuchet. Full force. With just the sheer force of weight and her and Danny over her shoulder, the momentum, she slams into it and starts tearing at whatever she can reach with her teeth and her claws.
The hammer swings right, the hammer swings left. Bodies have a tendency to fly more than break. At least one of them, he grabs its head and smashes it into the trebuchet just to get it out of his way as he keeps moving forward.
All right. Between the three of you, oh yeah, that line is crumbling hard. So, what you notice is the pikemen that you kind of burst through are being harassed down in there. But what you are noticing, guys, is I'm going to say that Keen Kira and Seamus can converge at this point together. You're all linking up, running through the various points. The worm, it's turning into pitch battles now. But what you are going to eventually see this man let me just get this new layer. Flanked by two very large Krynos. He himself is in like a version of Krynos as well. And I'm going to say, for dramatic purposes, Maeve is part of just flying into the wall, smashing into everything. But I imagine Maeve is not going to be the coherent part of this fight. But this is what their Krynos forms look like. So, Daniel, meanwhile, he taps Sean. That's one of the spirals. You go get him. I'll try to regroup the others.
Sean rolls his, like, I imagine a Krynos' neck popping is a hell of a sound.
Mm-hmm.
With pleasure.
I'm sure. Yeah. Just nods at Seamus. Pointing at Kira, go with them.
She nods.
Yeah, meanwhile, Daniel's like, the rest of you regroup, and like you can see Daniel's like leading the rest of them, trying to rally the regroup, and he's pushing back to where Maeve is himself. Trying to basically rally everybody around because everybody's scattered at the minute, so he's trying to rally everyone. So Borpak featuring Kira. Oh yeah, he sees you guys and his two bodyguards, they roll up essentially.
Yeah, Sean points his hammer straight at him.
Oh yeah, he draws a sword. These two crack their claws. So, for you, we roll initiative. They will roll initiative. But the boss fight.
As for that second where we're all posturing dicks at each other, Seamus will just say very quietly under his breath,
I'll be watching this one, my lady.
actually not last as well.
Got my war paints +1 diff to hit me. Shield of Rage doesn't do shield of shit here.
Shield of shit.
What's +1 diff to hit me?
But if Maeve could get these in order when I post them, please. Okay, thanks.
Please, get thanks.
And not 112. It's 12. It's just the one looks like he is the greatest of the right guard.
Yeah,
He's so quick. Oh my god.
Captain of the Red Guard.
that's
Father
just
to a
his
murdered
number.
son.
112.
Husband to
Red
a
He
Guard
doesn't
murdered
have a
number
name.
112.
It's his number.
Wait, what? Where's the 14?
Wait, how is he a judge if he has 22? You tricky bitch.
Red Guard 2 is 14.
Oh,
Red
right.
Guard 1
No,
is
so
12.
it's not Red Guard with 2. It's Red Guard number 2 with
Yeah.
14. I
Yeah,
was like, wait,
sorry.
what?
Who's the number 14? Ha
At the top,
Mystery
rune-
Man, surprise!
Fucking battle of the Cyclopean rune runes.
All I want to imagine as well is just
11
Sean and Seamus.
Or 12. Okay, I see.
Sean and Seamus. So, dear Watson, meat or potatoes?
Oh my god. I've been so dehydrated this entire time.
Get a
Should
drink,
I
man.
get an initiative?
I've been guzzling water.
What?
Should I even throw in an initiative, or am I just somewhere else?
No, you're not near this. You're off trauma slaying. We'll get to you in a minute.
Didn't even have to spend a gnosis this time.
All right. Begin.
All right. This needs to end quickly. I'm spending 3 rage. And I'm going in.
He will parry. He spends 4.
They're all so angry.
But this guy is really angry, to be fair. The rest can only spend like 2 or 3.
He only has to beat 3.
Okay.
He does.
Yeah. He ducks underneath the row. He doesn't try to parry. He just takes that sidestep. That.
Probably a good idea considering what a bitch momentum is.
But that is his 4th rage action. His main action will be to a man hit you right in the face because you're poop.
Yeah,
it's
well,
4. That's
yeah,
your 5. You get
flame
5.
dance.
You're not the only one who has 4 rage.
Okay, so is flame dance dodge only, or can I parry with it? That's the question
You can
I
only
always
do-
had.
It's only
Dodge only.
dodge only. Dodge only.
Well, it's better than nothing, is what it is.
Yeah, pretty much. It's an extra dodge. So
Oh, I sliced 4 off it, so there's that. Almost, man.
nice one, Sean.
God, that's with the added diff too. Fuck this guy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lethal.
Cock in a bag. Okay.
One shot.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So yeah, I mean, Sean, he's good. That is a guy who's a pro at fighting because yeah, you do your spin, but he catches you just enough that you kind of have to do that extra bit of uppercut step. If you hadn't have taken that extra inch step back, yeah, he would have opened your throat. It's that little ish, you know what I mean? That saved your fucking neck.
It's on.
Red guard. It is the sea moose.
It's the sea moose, motherfucker. Which one's scoring up to me?
Red guard number 14. Fuck it, we'll just keep this easy.
Number 14.
Number 14. Red guard
God.
number 14.
I've
Big
got my quintuple vision.
tattooed on his shoulder.
Just wearing a fucking basketball jersey.
Yeah.
The Red Guard basketball team.
But yeah, no, it's the one going at 14. He's
Yeah,
like,
so number 2.
yeah.
Well, surprisingly
I'm
enough,
bad at the 3-man weave.
Damus will dive in using his claws to aim at this
Oh.
guy's
Oh,
head.
what did you
My
miss.
fucking god.
That's the problem with
What?
aiming.
I hate wands.
Oh, you miss. He's going to just do a
Miss.
simple
I
bomb.
spend 2 rage.
Hate ones.
Beautiful. He spends 2 rage, and he's going to do a simple bonk bonk. He succeeds. Unless you dodge.
Activate sing with simple bonk.
He takes
My-
a stick, just hits Seamus in the face.
It's like it's like the full Tom and Jerry just bonk on top of the head.
Just taps
Yeah.
on this. Boop.
I will flame dance that. As soon as I remember my fucking dodge dice. Alright. Flame dance away!
You do.
Ah!
You dodge. So you miss. He tries to bonk. You dodge. That is the extent of this combat. It's a lot of fancy brawling at this point between Sean and Seamus. There's a lot of fancy fighting. Lots of dancing fighting.
Well, I am a dancing man.
So number
Kill
one
the one in my scepter.
is gonna roll at Kira and spend 3 rage. And he's not going to roll nicely. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He With 2, he's got 5 successes to grapple you.
What a dick.
Fuck.
You can dodge it. You can try dodge it.
Yeah, I'll try to dodge. Nope. He still gets me.
He applies his pressure of the tickle squeeze. One, two, three, four. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bashing. You take 4 bashing. He squeezes you really tight. Gets real up close and personal, Kira. Like slithers you right in, like, and presses under your ribcage. You're like, oh fuck.
Yep. Okay.
So we go back to the top of the round, and it's short.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to dodge that.
He's gonna have to do something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He has a dodge
Oh, yeah.
specialty. The fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. I
You
made him
come at
use his
him-
action. He can suck
You
it.
come at him, fucking swinging at him, and he fucking sidesteps you. Like that was really cool, fancy, like fucking Ober Martel shit.
That means there's only one way I can end this fight later.
There's only one way.
My God. Go to your room.
He will re-attack you with his Dex melee.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll parry. I think I have
Parry.
to burn a rage action for that, but it's fine.
Yep.
Burn one of my ass ends like he's doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we're counting weapon specialties here.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you and him are locked in a pretty fearsome fucking duel at this point. It's
Like
getting-
one has to imagine it's like, oh, I'm wrestling it. Meanwhile, these
Yeah, it's pretty much. It's a pretty fearsome fucking speedy duel. Like, you two are like, to the normal human eye, you are impossible to see. You're moving that fast at each other. And it is the man, the sea moose, versus
And
one
for my next trick,
versus one red guard boy.
I'm going to do exactly the same thing I've been doing, which is attack normally. That's more successes. That is 1, 2, 3, 3. Is he tanking or is he dodging?
Tanking.
Take that, you bastard.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One goes through. You nick him.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine
Swipe across the
as
chest.
the yeah, exactly. As they're dueling, grabbing hold, grabs, kicks, punches, and all that. It's just the one good claw gets through, tearing through his basketball jersey.
No. No. No.
Takes 6 rage.
It takes, yeah, he falls instantly. So, Mr. Squeezy Boy going to body slam.
Mr. Squeeze It.
I don't know how he can fail a body slam. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. Lose your grip midway through.
Yeah, fuck
Well,
Kira. You know what, Kira? You get out of the grip.
Woo!
She was a squirmy.
There's a horrible
yeah.
thing where he like slides down you.
Yeah.
He couldn't hold on to me. I was too covered in blood.
All right. So your go.
All right.
Just go full on greased pig.
Yeah. Claw time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Yeah, 4. And then damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage.
All right. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I forgot about Redguard too, but thank you for reminding me, Tom.
Hey, I'm fair.
So Kira, he soaked your damage. You smack him. He looks back at you like, meh. And he comes at you with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5.
I'm just double checking, but I can just shit Flame Dance as much as I want, can't I? As long as I've got the rage.
I think it's next round. You can't just do it. I think that's it. I think it's like you can't just do it like straight after. I think it has to be one per round.
Yeah, the big advantage with me is I use it to avoid sacrificing rage actions.
Yeah, I think it's once per round.
Now we'll check.
Because otherwise it would be heinously OP.
It doesn't say that it doesn't.
Because otherwise it would be heinous OP that you can kind of shoot. But you have to spend a rage each time though as well.
Yeah, you'd have to spend the rage each time. Spend 1 rage point to do a full dice pool, or
I think
enhance another
what you
punch.
could do is you could sacrifice a rage round this turn to use your flame dance essentially. Because you're going to be spending rage either way.
Well, I mean that's a dodge. So I mean, if I just use my rage action to dodge,
True.
that's more efficient.
I mean, as far as I know, that's the idea, is that especially for things like Ragabashes that can normally only
Mhm.
dodge once a turn, it lets them dodge as many times as they have the rage to pump into it.
Yeah. So you can spend another rage. Just keep in mind. Just keep abreast of your rage score essentially.
I track all of my shit, good sir. So don't you worry about that.
You can use a reflexive rage bend to try and dodge it again.
All right, I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it again. Aha!
Do you dodge?
Yeah, that's 6 successes.
Nice. Well done. So it is second rage round. Sean,
Eat.
you go.
Five.
All right, 5. He roll your damage. He's going to tank this one.
Okay.
He's going to try hurt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 go through. You dent him. Dent his armor. You know, that's a bit of a curse, like, you fucking... And then we'll come at you pretty fucking hardcore.
I mean,
But,
there's nothing I can do about this one.
It's 2 to go through. That was a
All right.
shitty roll, but I specialty save him.
This is a terrible roll.
But however, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hang on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 lethal.
I have to rage heal.
Yep. Go for it. He fucking... Now keep in mind, you got rage for your damage coming in. You got a big rage buff from the Galliard, so keep in mind
With
that as
that
well.
big spend, I think like I'd have hard to say.
You just got a rage from getting wounded as well, so keep that in mind too.
All right, I think that comes out to about like 6, maybe.
Yeah.
Don't forget you 1 for entering this next
And-
round of combat.
Yeah, entering
'Cause
combat
technically,
too.
rolling a new initiative gives you 1 as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Technicalities.
Yeah, so it'd come out to about 6.
Yeah, 6 lethal.
Yep.
And you have Breath of Gaia, so do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I only have to make up like 2, so
Mm-hmm.
'cause I haven't been wounded at all this combat.
You should
Well,
be good. Let's hope.
see. Oh, thank God.
4 back and
Yeah, you just go straight for the frenzy. Now, for everybody watching, that was a fucking hell of a riposte he just hit. You know, Sean gave him a dent. He back turned Sean's hammer and just straight up Sean's throat, essentially.
Now,
Like-
here's the really fucked up question, because I know how we usually play frenzies. Does he let go of the hammer?
You know what? We did it before Fuse Drop. I'm gonna let you keep the hammer.
But I'm frenzying.
But you're frenzy.
So no more dodging for you, good sir.
No more. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I might die anyway. Fuck. We'll see.
What also you guys can see too, is that like you can see some reinforcements are coming, like Seamus can see it, but you also see the like Kian, Fiona, Carol, Liam, they all leap off the boat and clash with them. So you guys are all on your own facing these boys.
All right. First things first, because we're top of the round, right?
Yep, top of the round.
All right, first things first.
Top of the round.
All right, so the ones came from me, but I wicked off another lethal because it's just part of how a guru body works.
Yep.
So, hey, dude, like, hilariously, I got myself back through the gate, and now I'm just on 3 lethal.
Woo!
So, no inhibition to my dice pool.
Oof.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Unbridled
to
hate.
spends full rage.
Oh, and I'll
Guys.
spend full rage, yeah.
And we'll try and dodge that shit. 1, 2, 3. He dodged, but he doesn't. Oh, Jesus!
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I thought you were dead. Fuck. So the judge is going to try fucking slow you down, and rolls
I can
a
do
naughty.
Nothing about
Nothing.
this.
Does a naughty maneuver. So. He will- 1, 2, 3 successes. And he will do this many damage. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So another 7 lethal.
I die. 1, 2, 3, 4,
No, you
5,
won't.
6, 7,
Oh.
8.
No, you won't. You even counteract the effect that he was going for. So you don't die, Sean. In fact, you fuck him over completely because he was going to blind you. So you would be just swinging at nothing. But no, you don't do that. You soak it.
He's so angry.
Yeah. You cannot blind the one already blinded by rage.
Exactly. I was born in it, molded by
Molded
it.
by it. I start fights
so-
on Sept all the time.
So, Seamoose.
You know what? As much as, honor and all that, you know what? Fuck it. As long as
Low blow.
people die, that's all that matters.
Low blow.
I'm gonna low blow. If I can,
Yeah, you just got to aim.
low blow to the judge.
To the judge. Oh my god. Do it.
Look,
Backstab
shit.
him. -2
Look.
diff.
Just come up behind him.
Arthur Danum. Do it.
Yep.
Do it.
Team
Team
dildo.
Team Dildo. Backstab him right in the butthole. Do it.
You're not killing my Arun.
That's a
Gravel could be
difficulty
proud.
10 move.
So,
Gravel
is
could
it-
be proud. It
So
minus
it's
2
aimed, but it's -2 diff.
diff. Yeah. So it's diff 6.
Standard diff. My 10s do pop because technically it's an aim. Oh,
Oh,
god!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Fuck that.
Hey, here's the worst part for him though. He's effectively flanked now.
He is effectively flanked. I mean, you clang off the back of his army glasses over his shoulder with the most "what the fuck, man" expression.
hey,
Like that's so
fuck's
bad.
sake.
That's so bad.
More annoyed
But-
than anything.
Hey,
Gotta
at least
do
he's
something.
but he's flanked. It's okay. So,
And I
Mister
spent 2 rage.
and you spend 2 rage. So, Mr. 14 is pretty annoyed that you left him out of the combat. Like, hey.
I'm gonna go home.
So he's going to launch a tackle at the sea moose, which he fails and just flies past and lands on the ground. It's combat.
Oh my god.
It's
This has
insane.
turned into an unholy clusterfuck.
So what happens? Seamus kicks the judge. There's a twang. You hear Sean. He's a bollock chinning. Seamus. It's just the back thing. Flies behind him, diving at the wall.
Yeah, it smacks into the wall like fuck. Number 1 is gonna try and do a naughty maneuver to Kira because you got out of me fucking grapple, you dirty bitch. Nearly misses. He gets 1 to hit you, Kira. You gonna try to soak it or you trying to dodge it?
I'm gonna soak it. It's just one.
Okay.
No,
it's
I've
just
said
one.
things like that before.
Yeah, I know. So have I.
And this is
And to
how
be
I
fair,
die.
it's just one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ag. There you go. See, look, it was just one. You soaked it. Hey.
Yay!
All right. He spends 3 rage.
Aw.
Just Sean's sad face. Oh.
Yes, and now it's my turn.
As the judge finds himself on the
So-
receiving end of super eye patch wolf.
First thing, I have a point of lethal I can whack off.
Had this
Ew.
really cool combat music playing, but since everybody's been whiffing left, right, and center. There you go.
I've had Steel for Humans on loop.
And I will spend a point of willpower to ignore wound penalties.
That is now the theme of this combat.
And I will spend 3 rage for extra actions and a 4th rage to deliver a falling touch with an attack.
You have to touch him, right?
Yep.
You can they dodge that?
I
It's an
don't
attack,
know.
so technically,
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm delivering it through an attack, so yeah, they can.
Beautiful. Go do your shit. Get it? Roll your damage. Oh Jesus!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only 4. Shit. 6 ag. And you already did damage to them. Rage heal time. Oh, he falls over, but then he flies back up, frenzying, with only 2 hit points left. He kind of bounces back up like a fucking angry fucking tickle me Elmo
there's-
doll.
There's this beautiful moment of victory on Kira's face. Oh, you want to play dirty? Fine, I'll play dirty. You going down, you little bitch. And for a moment, she looks triumphant, and then he pops back up in a frenzy, and she takes a step back and snarls and gets ready to launch herself at him.
As the the can music rages in the background so violently.
I'm just gonna
Yes.
leave it on.
All right, it's back to the frenzy machine.
So much blinding, rage, and difficulty 5. One, 2, 3, 4. Is he gonna tank it?
Nope, he is ducking again because you are a hate-filled machine. And that really hurt the last time.
He ducks,
Yeah, Obermartel flips out of the way.
fucking his turn economy in half.
Shoots a 3-pointer as well while doing it.
Yep. Ding! He was like, oh, that wasn't bad.
Nice.
So it is. God damn it.
Nice.
He's down 1 dice now thanks to Seamoose. He takes an aim shot at Sean, misses. Because of course he does.
He's pulling
Is this-
out like every move in his arsenal because this is getting gutsy.
One-eyed man versus the one-eyed man. Who will
Yeah.
win? That can be.
Meanwhile, Seamus, he is effectively flanked because you are at one side of him, Sean is at the other. He's pulling some amazing shit. Like he's flipping around the place like a madman.
This is the tower's obvious favorite. If we killed him, the tower get real mad.
Look, what he's doing is episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, fucking Palpatine diving all over the place.
Yeah,
It's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Ragdoll just pew pew pew.
Alright, so what? I'm like, what, I'm behind him? Or is
You're
like
behind him. You
All
flanked him. You flanked him. You're behind him.
You know what, I'm just gonna fucking. So I don't know how it works, but I'm just gonna aim shot something at him to his head. Fuck it, why not?
Yeah, Div 6.
Div 6.
Don't forget the
Hey,
plus 2 damage from Razor Claws.
I don't have Razor Claws.
Oh.
It
Still
was
plus 2
those who
damage.
have it activated.
You still have it. You still have damage from calls anyway.
Yeah,
But
it's plus 2 for claws, plus 2 for aiming. That's
Look at-
more like it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take 2, 5.
do it. Roll your damage.
All right.
Die!
That's 9 plus 4, which is fucking 13 plus 2 for flank. Takes it back up to 15.
Field Marshal Ticklesworth regrets hiring the orchestra.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 egg.
To the head. Oh my god!
Yeah, Seamus comes up to hit him, and twacks him right in the back of the head. Glances over his shoulder, like, "Oh, that is like." Fully turns around to face Seamus now. Like, that is enough. You know what I mean?
Holy shit!
Thought I needed to pay attention to the guy frenzying, but you motherfucker!
What is this combat been? So we're back with number 14, who uses his turn to get up.
Good man. It's like, I'll be with you in a minute. I'm dealing with this right now.
So number 1 is going to punch Kira in the face.
Like,
What?
actual combat's happening behind us. Before Sean and Seamus are just whacking this guy.
Ding,
So he gets
ding,
2 to hit you,
ding, ding.
Kira.
He
It's
gets
2
two
to 2 to hit you.
I'll dodge.
Well, dodge away.
He has to run out of rage sometime. You need an R in there.
I do need an R there.
Arr.
R.
Grr.
R.
Grr.
Raiders R.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we just cut back to Keen, who's having this beautiful finesse of swordplay. Cut back to all of this chuckle fuckery.
That's a mighty fine dodge you got there.
Yes, yes, it is.
No, it is. That's a nice dodge you got there, Kira. You duck out of the way. As he's like, God fucking damn it!
Dodging down that route.
Why won't you die?
So back at the top of the round again. Of third range actions.
Third? Second?
Oh, second. Even better. Second.
And
I
his,
still have a go.
and his back is to me.
Div 5. Div 4. Div 3 action because you raise your claws active.
Well, I mean, I'm using my hammer, so it's just diff 4. So 4
Oh.
successes.
4 successes.
That's still all the
Good.
successes.
What you gonna do about it?
He's gonna fucking soak it. That's what he's gonna do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go soak it.
Fucking
comes
build
As
close,
it.
expected.
1, 2,
That's it,
3,
that's
4,
6.
6. One gets
One.
through. You donk him on the back of the head, back, and like, ah! He's on 2 lethal. Ah! Fucking
I forgot about you.
my
He's now
kidneys.
mildly inconvenienced.
It's like, oh, that you two. Ooh. You know what I mean?
I
So,
am so
the judge.
sick of fucking Ireland.
So he is going to swipe at Seamus because you motherfucker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Me and my flame dance hopefully are going to say no to that. Yeah. Are you taking off the 6s too? Because I do have armor.
Yes, I'll take off the 6s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 1 is 4.
Haha! I've increased my chance by a slight percentage. And there's 5. Haha!
Seamus is like, oh! Ducks underneath it.
Little.
This has been the strangest fucking combat. In a
This
hot
really
minute.
this went sideways the second I rage healed.
Kind of, yeah.
All right, now number 14 is back on his feet, and he's ready to rock 'em, sock 'em,
Do
roll.
I not get an attack?
Oh yeah, you do.
I was going to say.
I forgot you used Flame Dance. So go and attack. Jesus Christ.
So what's
You're
my
not
diff
mu-
now? Because I'm so confused.
You are not flanking him. It's back to regular.
Back to regular?
Back to regular.
Well, I won't aim this time.
There you go.
That's
He
1,
can't-
2,
he
3,
cannot
4,
dodge. He cannot dodge.
5.
Can't dodge it this time.
Fucking good. Die, you bastard.
It's because we've been chewing the living shit out of his fucking.
That's already a soak. I can see it.
Soaked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He soaks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, even without 10s, yeah.
Soaked. Playing off his army is like, oh, makes that little, oh.
He's got
Oh, you make
so,
me so mad.
he's got so much armor.
It's almost like he's heavily plated for then trained by a specific someone who's a cunt for that.
I hope
But,
you chafe.
He's certainly fucking chafing all the flippies he's been doing. Now, number 14, the true hero of this worm force.
Is he, though?
He ran into a wall and knocked himself prone.
Gets 1 success to tackle Seamus. 1 out of that much dice. Because tackle is diff 8.
Wow.
But he... Now, Seamus, I need you to roll me Dex Athletics and diff 7. He has to roll Dex Athletics too. He's not very...
There's 2 successes.
He keeps to his feet, but he wobbles a good bit. Like, the tackle does nothing, by the way. Like, that did fuck all. He just banged into you.
He has now relocated himself next to me. Ah,
Yeah.
good to see you.
Hello, dear boy.
Why won't you die?
You know, these guys were pretty badass at first, but then we happened.
You mean themselves?
Kira,
Yes.
he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to hit you.
Yeah, I'll dodge.
Like, at least this guy's actually being consistent and doing some work. He's the only one who's managed to, like, out of the fucking red jersey people, that managed to hurt one of you guys.
3 off.
Yep.
Oh, sweet Pete.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 aggravated damage. I mean,
Survive.
your bashing would have been gone by this point, like long gone.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're gonna take 2 ag. He gets you right in the belly.
Oh. I spent 3 rage one fine day.
All right, we're back to 3rd rage round, Sean.
And he's still facing away from me.
Do it. Oh, Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do it. Roll your damage. Kill him. For the love of God. End this.
1, 2, 3,
Right,
4,
actually.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
So,
Fucking
you did
survived.
13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Eight.
6, 7, 8. So,
That's another 5.
It takes 5. He was on.
he was on 3.
Yes,
Gotta
rage
rage
heal.
Oh my god, he has to rage heal.
Love of God, just die.
Shit.
Oh my fucking god.
Bitch.
Now
He makes
he's
it.
frenzying.
Yeah, now he just explodes up into fucking Krynos. Like, well, he's already in Krynos, but he explodes even more. Like, he
He
looks like he's
explodes
about
into
to come
Krynos 2.0.
out. Yeah,
Super Krynos.
But
But,
guess
like,
what?
More,
yeah.
I go first
shit-
anyway.
As James sees, he's like, all right, oh, fuck, he's still, oh, for the love of Jesus. You know what I mean?
And
but
now
more
there are
importantly, who's he
3
turned to
frenzying
face?
Guru on the battlefield.
He's turned to play Sean now. Yeah,
Oh,
so
good.
Seamus, that's another backstab.
So it's like, all right, Sean, the thumbs up. If you don't get him, I got him, buddy.
All right.
Sean
Top
is
of
just
the round. Guess what, folks? First
Uh,
things
did
first.
Kira spend 3 rage or not? she
I did,
tanked
but
it for
I
dodging.
blew 2
Dodging.
of them dodging. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So
All right.
Don't want to miss anybody
So,
out.
first things first. Let's see about some seeing. I'm now on 2 lethal. Now I will attack him.
Still haven't taken any damage yet.
look. That's a good thing.
For 1,
I mean, not for
2,
lack of
3,
trying,
4,
but,
5, 6, 7, and he can't dodge.
Nope. Roll your shit.
Will you please murder this motherfucker?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3. That's 4, and an extra 2 is 6. I think you get him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you donk him across the hammer. He goes flying past Seamus, like his head's caved in, smashing into the walls.
And I spend
Right.
3 rage because I'm still frenzying.
Yep, the wall comes down around. Just do you know what I mean? As he is impaled onto a piece of wood again as well from the force of it.
You mean I hit him so hard that not only is his head gone, but he flew a considerable
Yep.
number of feet and was impaled.
Yep, that seems like the appropriate thing for this combat. Now we return to the true duel of this matter. Number 14 versus
Hold on a
Seamus.
minute. You can hold on a second there, buddy. I go before him.
Yeah, we return to the true duel of this. Number 14 versus Seamus.
This slowly turns on his heels now that that's dealt with. Come here, you. Yeah, fuck.
That took every dirty trick in our book to beat that guy.
But every dirty trick and every dirty trick fucking missed. If that low blow would have hit, I've been so happy, but I'm just sad. Alright, that's fucking 2 successes to hit this guy.
All right.
Is he gonna dodge?
He knocks 2 off.
So I don't hit.
Yes.
You don't hit him, no.
Oh no,
He
I do.
ducks.
There's 3 in there. Sorry. This so 1, 2,
There's-
3, 4.
Yeah, there's 3 in there. You get 1. He knocks 2 off.
Do I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Math is hard. No, I don't.
1,
It's
2, 3. Yeah. And you knock 2.
He knocked it. No, don't. So he dodges. Oh great. I spent 2 rage.
He spends 2 rage. He uses main action to dodge you. And number 1's gonna fucking bonk Kira right in the skull again. He's gonna roll a haymaker so you get knocked over when he does it. He misses. Oh, Jesus. He misses, swings like a fucking champion, nearly knocks over the fucking half the wall with him.
Yeah, Kira just like, she doesn't even dodge. She just moves her head to the side a little bit. Turns and goes to swipe him with her claws.
So, Rasmus, roll initiative to enter in as you've been cleaving down fucking people. And you see your pack is in this engaging, fearsome duel where everything is on fire. And things
Sean
are
is
being.
frenzying.
Holy
Sean's
shit.
fencing.
1, 2,
So, roll
3,
initiative to join in, Raz.
4, 5, 6. That is. Wait. No. Because it's diff 5 with razor claws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Mm-hmm.
6.
Roll your
Oh,
damage.
yeah, 7. Okay.
Don't forget that Razor Claws gives you an additional +2 on top of your regular +2 for claws.
Yeah, so 12 and 6 is 18.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Yes. Yes, it's an eye-watering amount of dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 go through. You gash him. Make a new initiative, Mabe. Make sure you add Keenan because I've lost the initiative a long time ago.
This fight kind of lost the plot a long time ago.
Yeah, how much health does he even have left at this point?
Enough to be alive.
Enough to be alive, yeah. You barely did any damage to him.
Oh, damn.
He did more damage to you than you did to him. So,
Yep.
matter of
Do I
fact,
get to kill something now?
I'll let Keen come in, yeah, because he got the higher initiative, actually, technically. So, you know what, Keen? Swirl in. Who are you going to try to kill? Pick between Red Guard number 1 or Red Guard number 2.
Too many options. Okay.
One is attacking the
who's-
Sea Moose. The other is attacking Kira.
Sorry, Kira, but Seamus happens to be my alpha, so I'm gonna go after that one.
That's quite all right.
It's a Dex melee.
Mm-hmm.
Could I spend how much rage am I on? What's going on actually?
We're
Where
going
am
to
I?
keep you at your standard rage for now.
Okay. That's
Where am I?
4 rage.
Who are you? What year is it?
Who must I kill? That's 4 rage, right? For Philolox?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna spend 2 rage from the little I've heard. It seems like we might need it.
All right. 2 rage. You like I'll put it like this from all the reports I gave you in the game chat. You've been doing some
Mhm.
fierce fighting on the fucking docks with Carol, Gravelwalk, fucking Fiona, and all these people. Like it's been fucking intense. So you're covered in blood when you come out over towards them. Like you're dripping wet with like your sword is fucking hungry with blood at this point. And so you come in, roll your attack.
Yes, son of a.
I'm giving you a -2 because you are coming in behind him, so you get 2 to hit. I'll be fair.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. That's okay. Strength +2. +2?
+2.
Yeah, okay. Roll 11 d10s. Come on.
All right.
1, 2,
This
3,
motherfucker.
4, 5.
He soaks it, but he is now flanked by you and Seamus as you swoop in and sweep like over his shoulder, but the Krynos shoulder kind of bats it to the side. It doesn't get the purchase you like, but you and Seamus kind of both flank around him. So we are on rage actions. Frenzy machine. Who are you hitting?
That one's a ways away, but the one attacking Kira is near to me.
Do
So
it.
it will be that one. That's a lot of successes.
It is.
Get him, Sean.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Way too. All right, Sean. Yeah, you do. You come up behind it and bring that hammer to the fucking left, and I mean, its jaw just crackles as you just like it spins and rolls to the circle and just collapses down on the heap, and then one final just cronk splits its fucking skull wide open. Brain matter flies everywhere. Caved him down with the hammer, and all the shit and piss was everywhere. God, you were strong then.
Waka waka.
So, Sea Moose.
For the love of fuck, kill this bastard shit. Die! 1, 2, 3.
Yep, roll it. Roll damage.
That is maths. Fucking ones, bad man. Luckily,
God,
they
they
don't
don't-
count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1,
Fuck
2,
you.
3, 4, 5. One goes through.
Huzzah! I scratch his fucking jersey again.
All right.
This is a war of attrition.
Keen, your go.
You didn't even see the last time.
No, I'm very glad I didn't see it.
You didn't see the last guy. No, he didn't.
I'm. You know what? I'm gonna take this power outage and I'm gonna treasure it. Okay, let's say there's another.
You're still behind him. -2 diff.
Well, roll.
So that's
1, 2,
5.
3, 4, 5.
Yep, roll your damage.
So that is 7. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's Keen and Seamus just beating this shit out of this guy.
Welcome to our pain, Raz. It's been
So,
an hour.
So number 14 is going to strike at Seamus.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's getting so late. Oh, I better get off. You know what?
See you later,
Don't
guys.
Dare.
Only one's
That's-
Batman.
Hold
Oh,
on a
shit.
second. That's
Oh,
a
you-
miss. I'm diff 7 to hit.
Oh, you
Girls
are
wall
diff 7
pain.
to hit. Yeah.
That damage
was
was
the
to his feelings.
That was yeah. Exactly. There you go. That's the perfect response. Just no.
Just takes
But,
off the fucking headdress, throws it on the ground.
I'm done. Yeah, I believe it is Kira who is.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, I don't think you want to hang out with Sean right now.
No, she really doesn't. And hey, you know what's a really good way to get away from Sean? Tackling this fucker.
Don't do the tackle. Never works out well. That's number 14. Didn't work out well.
I mean, I will.
You know, you could just come up behind him, like Keaton is doing,
could-
and be at a
You could
minus.
just take a few steps and smash him with your big meaty hands.
Yeah,
Just
then
kill
you-
him,
That
please.
would
you can
Heather.
all
get a
deal with
minus
Fucking
2
kill him.
diff, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck it.
As opposed
Just
to a
kill him.
+2 diff.
exactly. Instead of fucking yourself.
Just kill him. Somebody just kill it.
Just end it. End it,
Then
please.
kill me. Then somebody kill me.
Never
One,
heard Tom sound so much like me.
That's 5.
4, 5. Yeah.
It's strength +4 for razor claws, and then +4 for damage.
Oh, fucking not tribal auspice.
So strength plus like 8.
A lot.
Yeah.
Huh?
Run.
Sweet
Two.
Mary fucking
You have
Jesus.
a strength specialty? Please tell me.
Yeah, vicious blows.
Yeah, that counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 aggravated damage. Kira, you kill him. You roll over as Keen and fucking Seamus are bonking him, stabbing him, going, yeah, fucking, and then
So,
Kira just walks over and just boom.
problem of the day:
Roll your willpower.
permanent or current?
Bad permanent.
Okay.
It's always perm. Well, oh, Sean.
Oh nope, he's just still frenzying. But
Sean is. You know what? I'm not gonna be a dick. There's no enemies. You know what I mean? You
Okay.
can pit her out. You can pit her out. If there was enemies, I'd make you willpower. There's none. They're dead.
all right,
Are they dead?
Fair enough.
Yeah, they're dead.
Oh, yeah.
Now just kill me, Kia. It's done with.
I just end it. End it now.
Sean
Slide.
just,
To my new wife.
I mean, fair is fair. Sean's now tanked out on rage.
Like imagine
probably
Sean,
goes-
like much like Seamus did, he just collapses.
Keeps walking for a few steps in Hamid and then dud.
So, You guys look around and you can see like the various people are running through the city, like cleaving their way through. Like Kian's group is covered in blood. There's a couple of minor wounds, but they overall had the advantage of like creeping up on the enemy and launching some nasty fucking shots. But there's like a lull and a silence as you all kind of look around at each other. As you can see, the tower of the Ard village is now on fire. So, before I switch to Maeve, Seamus, Keen, Kira, like Sean's down for a bit, like he's knocked out, he's not dead. But any thoughts or anything like that?
I mean, Kira stands over the remains of the one she just killed, and it's not even like a friend. It's more deliberate than a frenzy or just an action of rage, but it is one that is pure hatred. She'll hack into it with her claws again and just snarl, "You are an abomination to Gaia, and your creation was an abomination to her as well." And she'll rip a chunk of him off.
All right. Anyone else? Keen? Seamus?
Yeah, so Seamus will standing there. Finally, it's over. Me and all my 0 damage. He just looks up towards where the tower is, and that's still looking for the banner because that was the call. We're not done yet until we see that banner. With that in mind, he turns and just does a bit of a running jog to a slide to Sean to stop picking him up, setting him up as he can, holding on to him.
So, actually, you know what? Seamus is going to help up Sean. Keen will see in the distance Maeve is screaming, yelling, smashing into things incoherently. You'll see the lion banner, the lion armor of Daniel, like running over. And Maeve, you've been hacking, slashing, smashing into things. Like you've taken some damage. You're probably rocking about 5 lethal just because you've been throwing yourself like with little regard into everybody.
Even if she was conscious, she'd have little regard right now. She's just a suicide bomb of angry.
So eventually, though, your arms kind of get locked up, and like you come out of the frenzy, probably yelling, screaming, like much like Sean collapsing nearly before. Like Daniel's like, "Whoa, Maeve!"
Yeah, she'll eventually. I mean, dude, she peters out. She got so much to give. I mean, yeah, she comes out of it screaming. She's still so angry and just has nothing left to give. And yeah, it takes her a hot second. It takes her a really hot second. The squirming, the thrashing, all of it kind of dies down, and she just kind of looks up at him.
It's me. There's a cup in your face. It's like, it's good. Like, you're good.
Yeah. I'm good.
You're good. It's all right.
It's probably honestly a glance around. Like, am I immediately about to get jumped on by something? And I'm assuming it's clear.
Oh yeah, no, the battle's kind of coming to an end.
Yeah, it's funny because she has somehow the sense to glance around first and just make sure they're not about to die. And then, oh man, the face just falls.
Yeah, he presses you against his shoulders, like, it's okay. Come on. What big guy? Come on.
Good. It's Daniel. She gets pulled up into the shoulder and she just goes with it. Just grabs a hold, both fists. snagging a hold of like his fancy little cloaky bits and just holds on and goes where he guides her.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of just eases you, like, and eventually, like, all of you will hear like the fucking like the call, essentially, like, the victory call.
As soon as the banner rolls down, or
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit!
Mm-hmm.
Kian turns to the sky and lets out a impressive howl when he sees the banner roll down.
Yeah, you see, a limping Dermot pull up the opponent banner.
And Seamus will heft himself to his feet with Sean, trying to, like, the little delicate slappy slaps on the cheek, like, come on, buddy. You want to be awake for this one, Sean?
What? Am I dead?
Just turn. Oh, no. You still got me here. You're not dead yet.
Great.
Come on, big man. Look up. He just, like, turns his head towards the banner.
Oh, fuck, we won.
Just.
Fuck me.
And with the battle over, she'll approach Daniel and shift back into Hamed as she's doing so.
Yeah, Daniel's been clinging on to Maeve, just like rubbing the back of her hair, like, like looking down at her, like, just letting her just ease it out. Once she's calm, he kind of passes her off to the Right Master, who's been kind of gathering everybody.
Yeah, he is weirdly good at sedating her. She calms down, and Fido finally like mellows out to a point where she doesn't start bubbling every time he stops doing anything. And then I'll pass off to them. Den Mom will do it. She's still just kind of in shock.
Yeah, Sean probably limps his way over.
Yeah, Secure, what are you doing when you're coming over to Daniel, who's like covered in gore, viscera? There's like a wound on his arm, His golden hair is like flecked with bits of red.
Yeah. She gets it down on one knee. Raya, the members of the Red Remnants who appeared on the field are dead. And she'll lift the trophy she took up. As master of this hunt, I offer you the trophy from my kill.
Yeah, he kind of nods like, oh, okay. Keep it. You earned that. We own yourself.
Thank you, Raya. She'll bow her head.
We're not done yet. We still have a castle to take. Everyone, burn this place to the ground. The Umbro affection will heal itself. Pick up the wounded. Bring the dead back. We need to regroup. We lost a lot taking this place.
Yes, Raya.
Yeah, and he's kind of limping, glancing over to see, like, surveying, like, looking, making sure like people are good, helping out people who are wounded, and like, by the time you guys get to back to the camp, the official casualty report is Farah's dead, just as badly wounded, but like, recoverable. Just he took Sean saw it. He got fucking
Yeah.
Oof. Fucking Sasha's pretty wounded, but manageable. Vera's wounded. Rory's not too badly wounded. He's okay. And fucking Fion's got Fionn and Chris took nasty wounds. Yeah, you guys are licking your wounds at this point. You took it, but ooh, did you have to fight for it? And the thought on everybody's mind is, how the fuck are you going to take the castle? Primo just got decimated.
Fuck. Where's Maeve?
Seamus will look around for where Maeve is.
Right Master is like medical tent.
Getting seen to by the right master.
Sean just starts lumbering over.
You see Diana in there, just easing her down, like washing May's face. Like, all right, we're just gonna, it's basically she's checking over for wounds, checking over for things, just going through the motions, helping her knit back together any of the additional lethals she took. Very slow, very arduous. Like that's it.
Sean's not going to get in her way, but it's coming over.
Eventually, the right master does turn and glance. Sean, I can't work if you're breathing on me.
He backs up
Wait
because
outside.
it's an athro. He
Wait
leaves because
outside.
it's an athro.
Yeah, it's like wait outside, and you can see her then. She's fine, but I cannot work if you keep breathing on me. Come on. Points.
Yeah,
just very calmly. Just go outside.
There wasn't any hesitation. That's a fucking athro.
And
Sweet
he's like,
Jesus.
anyone who is not wounded, outside. If you're not helping, outside. Come on, shoot. You're just doing it to everybody. It's just like whoever is not helping, outside, because I am very fucking busy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Sean's now just outside the medical tent, like visibly frustrated, but
If Sean is outside the medical tent, I think he would find the Kean's laid out flat.
you didn't get hit too, did you? Good.
Just getting rest.
Fucking split me open as Sean sits down next to him.
It's like a feeble attempt to move his head. That looks nasty.
Yeah. Doesn't quite feel as bad as it did when Sasha hit me.
I might have laughed if I still had energy.
Yeah, I gotta admit I'm kind of forcing it out. Rested.
This is very pleasant mud to lie in.
Oh, buddy, Pow Island's full of mud. Rest of your group do good? Everything kind of turned into a cluster.
He just kind of like pats his sleeping head, like,
Sure. Yeah, Kean's out cold now.
His fucking head in Sean's lap.
He's fucking tuckered out, man.
Imagine that's kind of an interesting thing for Seamus to just watch Sean like sitting with their fellow dogs.
Just Seamus is just walking by as he does, sees them, nods. carries on. Because, yep, you know what? It's bonding. That's bonding for you too. That's good. That'll do.
For extra flavor, Kian is holding his broadsword as a baby would hold his safety napkin or safety blanket.
My God.
So
I
fast.
love you. I love you, broadsword. I love you too, Kian.
He's just cuddling it.
It's I love you, broadsword. I love you too, Kian.
Best of
I
friends.
love democracy.
Wake
Best
up
of friends.
and smell the ashes, McNamara.
Best of friends forever and ever, Mr. Broadsword.
What level of meme are we on now? The fourth? The fifth?
How far can we go?
You just
Well,
no clipped real hard there, guys.
I've been kind.
Uh,
But
Oh, go ahead, Tom.
but on the side of that, seeing the note of, Mr. Broadsword walk out with his fucking briefcase, Seamus will actually go towards where Kira is.
I'm gonna Kira when she got treatment. She went back to where she was earlier, working on getting the stakes for the fences put together.
He just makes his way over.
Yeah, she'll stop when she sees him. Stands up. Raya?
Did good today. I'm impressed.
Thank you, Raya.
Keep up that attitude, Kira. Keep up that fury. I'll have a place for you.
She'll give him a smile. Thank you, Raya.
Oh, no. Just gives out the grin. Thank you.
Does Seamus linger any at all?
Not really. I mean, he will stand there and just kind of see how Kira reacts, because you know what? I'm not going to tell you what. He's just going to stand there and see how Kira reacts.
I mean, her reaction is, when she sees him, like lingering, she'd go back to work. And she'll just put out there. Building some defenses for the camp. Looks like we're going to need them.
I couldn't agree more. I've seen your spark, Kira. On the siege, I want to see your burning flame.
Just gives it out the shoulder squeeze.
After they've done everything they've done, I'll make sure they die.
Yeah, he just gives her the solid pat on the shoulder as he makes his way over starts leaving towards the medical tents, because now I need to help out because my pack mates are lying in the middle of the fucking road.
Said nobody goes
sleeping,
in.
not lying.
Yeah, Sean's kind of like never seen Sean be this nice to anybody. Seamus, old dude's all tuckered out, got his head on his leg, and Sean's kind of got his arm around him, like rest easy, little soldier.
Just he can't help but smile at that, but he will, being one of the least wounded, he will definitely start helping out with the Theurges.
Seamus, she said nobody go in.
I didn't say I was going in there.
Okay.
I can see you've got this place firmly locked down. Sean, you carry on doing what you're doing. You too, standing guard perfectly.
He's a good guy.
Oh, I know he is. It's more than just a good guy.
I'll figure out whatever happened to me later.
Oh, don't worry, I'll tell you about that. It's quite impressive, honestly.
What
But
the
right
fuck?
now, we...
There was like a headless dude on a stick.
Yep. Oh, yeah, no, I'll tell you all about it, Sean. Don't you worry about that. I saw the whole thing. But right now, there's a lot of people wounded. There's a lot of shit going on. And, we need to settle things down and make sure we're sorted out. But you stand guard on that tent, all right?
So as you guys take some time to settle down. People end up crying in the tent. People are sad. People, I think that, people are. The Alpha meeting is a very tense meeting because let's be real, the Primal are heavily wounded. They're not sure if they can take the castle. You imagine Seamus comes outside, kind of rubbing his face in the camp, with a very frustrated, like, ooh, do you know what I mean? That's when you hear in the distance, because fuck it. That horn and everything.
Can wake up.
Like all of you hear it.
Yeah, Sean just shaking.
Yeah, Keen startles awake.
Something's going on.
You can hear you hear
rolls over down into the mud, grabs the sword, and tries to get up on his feet.
You hear Dermot coming out of his quarters. That's no fucking Wormhorn.
To the gate then?
Yeah.
Sean hefts the hammer over his shoulder.
And they're coming in the Tellurian, and what you will see is Fiona MacNessa with Evo Callahan, these, and these. And I'll put it like this. Behind enemy lines are armed to the teeth with about 25 Traveler kinfolk who are armed to the teeth with guns.
Oh.
It's a lot of guns, Sean. That is a lot of guns.
Sean can't help it. Sean smiles just a little bit.
Like Fiona walks in on a horse, much like her brother. She's got that smile about her. People are standing at the gate kind of a bit dumbfounded because, what? And you hear her call, I brought reinforcements. We heard that you would need some. And we have a few people that would be more than willing to help out in the final assault. And you hear Cackling Thunder. Oh, I brought the boys. And you hear Podrin just flex the fucking rifle over his shoulder. Oh, sure, we couldn't, we're here to kill them all. Yeah, and you hear full auto. Oh, yeah, mate. Full fucking auto. And
Sean.
you'll hear Seamus will hear Eve saying, and Adrian O'Howan sent me to make sure I could help out in the assault as well while he overseas. The Sep's fine. Well, Tailsinger's on his way as well. You hear Tailsinger, I'm already fucking here. You hear, nah.
Oh my god, he brought Bilberry?
He bought Battleberry.
Sean's head
Yes.
snapped towards like, what?
Yeah, Bilberry's in armor with a little fucking axe. Looks like Tyrion Lannister.
Oh my
the
god!
siege.
There's
Battleberry.
brave men at those gates. Let's go kill them.
Nah.
Just Mr. Tumnus with a fucking axe.
Pretty much.
You
Nessa's
cannot lose.
the worm-
Odin.
the Wormfoe has secured the ground. She says she has enough to hold with a skeleton crew, and I would be the official representative of the Dramford kinfolk here. And this sleek-looking fella steps forward, and if anyone doubts it, Alpha behind enemy lines fully endorses the proposal and appreciates your thanks for the additional firepower that I'm bringing.
It's just at the moment Hugh steps forward, that like Seamus's heart was already skipping a beat seeing Fiona just come out of the trees like that, but seeing Hugh there's just the grin on his face of just you fucking bastard, you.
So, can we come in? And people are like, oh yeah, shit. Oh yeah, the fucking gate.
Everyone's covered in blood.
Guess what? The Wild Lords are getting hugs. Oh yeah, all three of them.
Oh yeah. You know, Gravwalk gives you the extra pat on the shoulder, like a hello, Sean. Hello there. You know what I mean? Hello there.
It's good to see you.
Oh, sure, we couldn't be missing a fight.
I'd expect no less.
Then, I mean, Nuala heads straight for the medical tent. Like, she's moving. You see this other little fella, this little fella follows her as well. The toothy just heads straight there. Meanwhile, Full is like, Sean!
Come here.
Oh, Jesus, be fucking antsies. Here, I brought you something. Hands out this big, massive pump action. There you go, mate.
Oh, I missed you. Sean has a gun.
The fucking anti-aircraft gun, Sean.
Damn right it is. Save this beauty for me. She's smooth.
Oh, we got a lot of them, Sean. Don't worry. I brought out the whole collection.
It's much appreciated.
This is my personal stash in case ever some work ever came back up on me. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And you hear John boy, oh yeah, no, brought the big guns, brought the boys. Glances over at the 25 Traveller kinfolk. Oh yeah, he brought the boys, brought the boys. He brought us. We're all armed from AK-47s to 38 snub.
Just seeing them all there like that. Sean's still choked up. Like, the boys came.
Boys.
Oh, my second family.
Meanwhile, you know, Fiona's just easing down off her horse. Well, I heard the petition to send some reinforcements, so I kind of gives that nervous smile. I managed to convince a few ears. And requested formally to be the liaison for the Trafford kinfolk, and he was like, yeah, all the kinfolk seem to really like rally around Fiona, like, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, all here. Oh yeah, she's a swell lady, swell lady, swell lady, swell ladies. You know what I mean? He's okay, he's okay, you know. You know, Padre just walks by, pats you on the shoulder. Hello, Sean.
Hello, Raya. Good
Yeah,
to see you
what's
again as well.
Oh, sure, you know. Couldn't miss gutting a wormish fish like a fucking hook now, couldn't I?
Never.
Pavel's coming up, by the way, as well. He wouldn't miss not being involved in this.
Missed you all so fucking much.
So what's everyone else's reaction? Because I put it like this: the Tailsinger arrives with Battleberry and Pavel, who is, yeah, that's a big fucking submachine gun Pavel has.
Seamus is after being awestruck, will finally make his way towards them. Of course, while Fiona is being dazzling as always, he can't help but to give the nod to Hugh, and of course, Mr. Thunder. So good of you to join us.
Oh, Mr. Venom, I've been making good thing to see you alive. I'll be hoping to be running by with you.
Oh, it'd be an honor to have the gentlemen
fucking-
back together.
Oh, fucking better be.
Well, of course, it certainly would be.
Well, you have to make sure you have to. I heard you were needing the thunder, so.
Well, that we are. And I'll have you know, we have a few other gentlemen I'd like you to meet at some point in the third battle.
Sure.
Mr.
You
High
feel that-
Voltage and Mr. Fuckface.
Oh, well. Mr. Fuckface? Oh, well.
Oh,
Well, I'll make sure that I get well acquainted. And after all, we'll be drinking plenty after from the skulls of our fucking enemies.
can he wait? Just gives him like the pat on the arm because, like, I am exhausted and covered in blood and dirt still. Ow.
Oh, yeah, you get several rough pats on the shoulder. Hello. Do you know what I mean?
Going through it. No, he will give the pass by Hugh. Just whether or not Hugh says anything.
Oh, Hugh just glances over. Mr. O'Callaghan.
Oh, so wonderful of you to join us, Raya.
Oh, well, you know. Fiona gave me quite an impassioned speech.
Did you know?
Well, she's got the quality of talent, that girl.
Aye, she certainly does. They even managed to charm the pants off of you.
Oh, well, you know. I have a certain fondness for her family. Just leans in. The warder says, don't fuck it up. Make sure we win.
Just gives like the display of hands. There you are then.
There you go, then. I trust you've been keeping his favourite nephew, well, alive.
Almost certainly.
Ah, well then, sure. Doing our jobs then.
Exactly that.
Well, I better go and make sure these fuckers know what they're doing. I look forward to battle planning with you. As he strides by, like, all right, I'm gonna mosey on through.
Sean kind of like lumbers over near Seamus, but he'll use the pack link for this.
So, I was originally saving this for something else, but I'm gonna put it like this. As he's like kind of reaching around in this pouch he has. This is some pretty nicely shaped amber, and it's got some rose petals in it. Yeah, see it?
Yeah, just looks
put it in
down.
your palm. Yeah, I'm just gonna slip it to your palm. In tales of yore, many young knights who may be seeing their last night on this earth would give to their fair lady a token of their affection, should they return from battle. Just saying, your lady's right over there. Don't fuck it up. As he just lumbers past.
There's that second, Sean. Yeah, because Seamus has always been a bro, but there's that second where he's just looking at the back of your head as you're leaving, and it's just my man. But with that, yeah, that would just with leaving too quickly and for him to even give him the pat on the shoulder. The mysterious stealth force Sean disappears somehow.
Evaporates.
He is stealth 4.
fucking higher stealth than me. Stealth 4 Sean. But either way,
Stealth 4 Sean.
but that wonderfully brings me on to my next port of call. That's exactly where he's going, Torna.
All right, I'll get to Fiona in a second. Because your sister punches you in the shoulder, she's walking by. Easy enough. Dude, dunk. Glad to see you alive, fuckface.
Oh, so nice of you to finally join us, Eve.
Yeah, well, I was allowed.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were just constantly taking orders from. Oh.
Well, I kind of fucking have to take orders, don't I?
Well, you put yourself in that mess, though, didn't you?
Ah, well. Glad to see you alive, fuckface.
I'm glad to see me alive too.
Well, good. Now you get to see me outshining when I go kill the worm. Yeah, she smirks, patting your shoulder.
I don't know about that.
Oh, well, you can dream, Seamus, don't worry.
Just looks around. Oh no, this isn't my dream.
Yeah, it's the totally like, I'm your big sister and all that, and and I'm on a rune, but glad you're not dead, you fucking wanker. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
She's walking away.
Just the massive fucking scar across his chest.
Mm-hmm. It's
Still
that
on
look.
the show.
It's just that look she gives. Like, I'm glad you're not dead, you wanker. You fucking. Ugh. But we're totally runes about this. Yeah, she just eases by, and besides, nobody kills you but me.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I shall have to remember that when the looming threat of death awaits over me, I shall pause them and tell them that Evo Callahan has already got a bullet with my name on it.
You better fucking right you do.
I'm sure they'll run away.
Yeah, that's afraid of me.
Yeah?
Don't you know? She opens the door, one of the flaps of the tent.
I'm not surprised.
Good.
You're like a brick wall with tits.
I am.
Yeah.
I don't even fucking know. I'm the Tigo fucking Briggo or whatever the fuck is she. Close the flap door down.
Just so happy he slid that one in there.
But fucking, what's Kira trying to do before I return to Seamus, and what's Maeve doing?
Kira's gonna approach Padron and Hugh.
Yeah, Padron walks over. Like, you approach them. Hello there.
Hello, Reyes. I'm so elated to see you both.
You just looks over. Oh, hello. I don't think I've met you before.
Oh, she turns and she'll start. Kira Finity, Raya, known to the nation as Daughter of Demise. Full moon daughter of Stag, born on 2 legs.
Oh. Oh, hello. Just gives a little polite shake, like, oh, that's nice.
I've been working on building some fence spikes so we can get them set up to defend the camp.
Well, keep up the good work, then.
I was hoping, since I know you've got skilled worksmen among your people that you brought, might be able to borrow 1 or 2 of them to help get the job done faster.
What do you think they're fucking doing?
I mean, they're already over there working, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. You know what? It's just there's a moment where it's like, oh look, and the time it took me to have this conversation, I hear, well, then I'll go get back to work.
Probably a good idea.
Pleasure to meet you, Raya.
Oh, yeah. No problem, little lady.
She'll jog back over to the station and get back to work.
Oh, yeah. You'd return to talking to Padron. Leans in. Who the fuck was she? Do you know what I mean? Padron's like, she's the last who helped out with the fence. The what? The fence! Oh. It's that sort of thing. It's about all the travelers speak. The fence. All right, the fence. The fence. It's a couple of that. It's very fucking comedic. But Mavelous Pavelous,
Yes.
you doing anything?
Crying a lot? I'm not
Aside
gonna lie. About time she realizes that the horns aren't bad. I imagine she is just getting put back together, and honestly, recognizing that there are people who are actually fucking hurt. She is probably going to try to autopilot into helping with it, and if she gets spotted away, will or like sat back in the corner because no, ma'am.
Yeah, no, the right master just catches you by the hand going, sleep now. You can tend in the morning. She hands you the herbal tea, like He
Yep.
does the hand slap.
Yep, she gets corrected, course corrected, handed a thing, something she recognizes, and yeah, she'll nod and probably be waddling out, just holding it really like outward appearance, very, very sedate. Everyone who's in her head, not sedate at all. But nope, she's got, you know what? She has a thing to do. She has this tea. She needs to make the tea, and she needs to drink the tea, and she needs to go to sleep. That's what she needs to do. So yeah, especially with her patched back together, I imagine by now. Yeah, she's got some holes in her clothes, got some blood. Probably still has blood on her hands. We're not paying attention to that right now. And yeah, it's just kind of waddling out of the healer's tent, just on straight autopilot.
All right. Anyone doing anything else? Aside from before I get to Seamus, essentially.
Come on, Kane, let's go listen to some Evanescence.
Indeed.
Indeed. Indeed. What the fuck, Keith? Indeed. I'm going up there.
Indeed.
So, as Sean and Keen go to listen to some Evanescence, Maeve drinks sad tea. Kira builds a fence with the boys.
Yep.
Seamus, after, gets to wander up to Lady Macness after busy chatting with her brother, who is, of course, not chastising her, but, he's relieved to see her and all that. And she chats to a few kinfolk, and eventually Daniel has to go back to other things, and she's kind of just left standing there, kind of arms intertwined together.
Yeah, he just makes his way up. Is she facing me? What orientation?
You probably could face him, come up behind her. She was busy talking to several people.
Yeah, he does. He makes his way up, just not trying to be sneaky because he just doesn't have the energy after 3 successive raids. He makes his way. It's still covered in dirt, ash, bits of burns and such that, nicks and small jabs and such. But he comes up. I'll have you know, my lady, my heart has never skipped a higher beat than seeing your face come out of that tree line.
Then she kind of turns, like, oh. You're, And she immediately spies the battle scar.
I'm
alive.
Just the growing smile on his face. That I am. I'm quite ornery when it comes to dropping dead like that.
Good.
Besides, I did have my good luck charm with me. As he does reach into his pocket and just pull out one of the very few things he does keep on him when he's in battle is the brooch she gave him as a favor way back when.
Yeah, she smiled. Well, I'm glad that you actually listened to advice. I told you it was good fortune for you.
Now, may I be quite blunt, my lady?
Considering it's my turn to be blunt first.
Oh, we just kind of like that. I said, "Oh, we'll go right ahead."
It's like, oh, she just nods. I knew you were all going on this raid, and well, I had heard some reports from my uncle's office, and I had heard you received a battle scar, and I decided to take an action. So if yours is as serious as what I have just done, then do you really need to say anything to me? Or, she kind of looks up. Or are you just going to tell me instead of just trying to make yourself...
He just hooks his arm around her waist and pulls her in.
Oh, yeah, she's like, whoo! Makes that noise, like the little squeak.
Just not even, like that. That's my blunt action. There you go. Just pulls her right in.
Yeah, I mean, she, like... I'll put it like this. She gets, like, covered in, like, fucking mud and stuff, like, on her lips and stuff like that. Oh, okay. We should clean you first before that. But, good.
He does probably. I mean, he will start to lead her back towards the tent because there's cleaning supplies there. I can clean my face at least.
Cleaning supplies. She'll, when she comes in, she points like, no, sit.
He'll just take the seat.
Have you been bandaging that? She points at his scar.
They don't stay on very often.
That's because you're not putting it on properly. She takes the medical box.
Yeah, he just like lifts his arms up, like, oh, I see.
Oh yeah, she clicks her finger. Like, she clicked her fingers at you. This. Takes about a couple of minutes. Puts the bandage on, nice and neat. Very gentle about the whole thing. That one, because she can tell, like, it's a battle scar. You're gonna have to put ash in it.
That I am. I'm sure there'll be a proper way of doing it when we get back to Sept. It smiles.
Did anyone not make it?
Farah didn't make it.
That's the last of the Fitzroys.
Just it's the small nod as because Farah was a good friend to him, and it's that kind of just I'm not upset, but
She'll reach over, walk over, make sure that the tent is zipped closed, and she'll crouch down. It's okay if you want to cry. I don't think your black stag will fault you for crying. Not in here. I'll close the door.
it's that one thing where you shut your eyes tightly, and it's that those very few
tears just run down his face a little bit. Nothing more than that.
Just ease over and just lay him down on the bed and just tuck him in, much like it's not like she's being muddly, it's just eases him in, climbs in beside him, and just lets him just ease it out, and she just whispers, and I don't think he's going to fall. If you cry, and then get up in the next morning and fight for it. Because if he does, he's kind of shit. And I certainly won't be faulting you for it.
There's the slight surprisingly Seamus caught off guard for once in his life with the swears coming out of Fiona's mouth.
It's so eloquent. It's like,
Yeah.
it's kind of shit. It's like, huh.
It's kind of shit, and it's just like he can't help but smile because you know what? With as good as he is, that got him. That caught him. Wasn't expecting that. He does just smile a little bit. Hey, that he would be.
Maeve, all right?
She's. I think she was the one tending, by the sounds. So she's a little being up.
Well, then we'll go see her tomorrow together.
Aye.
But for now, Seamus O'Callaghan, you don't need to be Mr. Venom and Violence tonight. I want you just to be Seamus and to just relax and to cry and to just stop for 1 minute. Doors tense zipped. Nobody can hear. Only me. Stag can take a privacy check.
On one condition.
I'll allow it.
It's just like, oh.
If they're in this tent, nobody else can see. Just me. Just want you to be Fiona. Nothing else.
Why'd you think I just closed the tent door?
Just the smirk on his face.
Now, close your eyes and rest. I'll wake you up in the morning. That's an order, Mr. O'Callaghan.
Seamus knows when to follow orders from his superiors.
I respect the code of my Rias. And yeah, but to be fair to Fiona, she, when you close your eyes and just soothe, she just lets you rocks you essentially, and just lets you just mellow out to sleep. It's something she mentioned her mother used to do. And so would you guys like to end the scene there?
I guess here.
Yes.
Geese.
Dun-dun-dun.